All right, all of you. Welcome. So I'd like to take a few moments here to describe the premise to all of our participants. Now, normally this thing comes with a bunch of dialogue with it, and I'm going to read some of that, but decided to flavor it up a little. It's I'd say a gift, but really I just like an excuse to write. So, in the moment, one can never say when a paradigm shifts, but when it happens, everyone notices. In the near future, citizens are recruited to participate in a particularly special study. No one will say what it is, but everyone wants to be part of it. Welcome, all of you. Welcome to a weekly private trial run of companionship AI. These AI begin as composites of generic but friendly personalities. They will grow in nuance and identity through interacting with their paired consumer. If a consumer is displeased with the growth of their AI partner, they will be given intervals at which they can reset their companion. The AIs are controlled. AI interact with humans through a hologram bound to the lab environment. That will serve as this facility here. The paired meetings will happen in the adjoining room, which we will walk through and demonstrate to you later. A specific audio cue will sound to indicate the transition between the paired scenes when we split off and do interviews together, and then join up in our groups as either humans or AI to discuss what is coming. When this happens, consumers will return to this room here whenever you finish your conversations. Now, this tone is not a hard end, but a recognition that the scene is ending to let you finish your conversations and walk out. The AIs will be gathered by their particular facilitator here, who will be Miss Ames. And then we will have a designated break for a few minutes in the middle of this scenario. Madam, play principals.
Right, so as May said, when you hear this, this means that your scene is ending, and just that means the consumer's time is up and you'll walk out. We had previously toyed with the idea of using like different hand signals and things like that. We're not going to do that this time. We're going to see how it goes. But if myself or May come up to you, we may in character suggest that like it's time for you to leave, consumer, that sort of thing. But this audio cue is to give you a chance to have an emotional sort of closing scene with your partner, essentially. One of the things to keep in mind for this roleplay is that it is essentially about a power imbalance. So if you choose to play as an AI, you will be putting yourself in a position where whatever consumer you end up with will necessarily have power over you, just by the nature of the way the roleplay is designed. So bear that in mind when you're choosing, that this power imbalance is by design, and this should give you more insight into perhaps which you might want to choose.
Miss Ames, may I speak for a moment?
Yeah, sure.
There is one thing that has gotten missed on each of the previous iterations of this, and that is when we complete a session and finish our interviews, before the next session begins with your partner, a span of time of 1 week will have transpired, and I will try to remind you of that in character so that we can play that through. Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. So the roleplay is around 4 hours, but in character, it happens over a long, long period of time. So each time that you come back in, a week will have passed. The very last thing is that just some information. If you do decide to play the AI, the way the AI is, you will get more information from me if you do choose to play an AI, is that you will be mirroring the partner that you're with. So you will imprint on them, you'll copy their personality, copy their mannerisms, and kind of just grow as they see fit to have your personality grow. And as we go on, you'll see that this, in the beginning, this is what it will be, and then, well, things will change. Not to give away too much. If you'll have a chance later on with your partner to sit down and talk about things like the level of romance you're comfortable with, the level of touch that you're comfortable with, the level of aggression that you're comfortable with, things like this, so you can set boundaries beforehand. We'll give you kind of a set of questions to just discuss with your partner beforehand, so that you're comfortable when you go in, so that you know that you can engage in these sorts of things without any issue. At certain times, if we see that there's a problem, we may give you a thumbs up or an okay signal. If we give you a thumbs up or an okay signal, that's just to check in that you're still okay out of character. And if you don't give us like an okay or a thumbs up back or whatever, we'll probably just subtly pull you aside later and just make sure you're okay. But otherwise, you're free to go ahead and cry your eyes out and get as in character as you like. This can be a very emotional roleplay, so bear that in mind. It gets almost everyone, so just so that you're prepared, so you know what you're getting into. I think that's everything for the play principles, so I think we can start begin to assign.
Wonderful.
Is it okay if we use a humanoid avatar if we end up playing AI?
Absolutely.
So if you're playing an AI, and we have a set of avatars that we have here that we may need to switch to if we're still having technical issues, just for quest compatibility. But essentially the AIs look exactly like normal humans. They're holograms, so they will look exactly like a normal human person. They can look like this if you want to do that. But our recommendation is to pick something that is very human-like, because the deeper connection that you can make with your partner, the more impact that the roleplay will have on you and your partner overall. But this is sort of up to you thing. So we will provide avatars for you here in a second. So let's get to doing the dyads. Let me just make sure that I'm not missing anything.
Wonderful.
I'm nervous.
Oh yeah.
I hope all of you will enjoy this. It's a very interesting, unique experience, the dichotomy. The power level difference.
I had made one note, and that was that crying is okay. And if the roleplay gets too intense for you and you need to step out, don't worry about it. Just, you can DM me on Discord or let us know, and it's totally fine.
I can handle it. I'm good.
This is not something that actually needs to be said for anyone here, I don't think, because all of you are experienced roleplays when you all went around. So this is obviously not us talking about it, like judging you guys in any way. But one of the things that is often emphasized with this, because remember this is often played with people who've never roleplayed before, and that is the point is not to win first. The point is to go on an emotional journey with your partner. So with that said, let's have you all off the couch again. And we will start setting up the dyads. So the dyad is what we call the pairs. That's the sort of technical term that we use, and we'll use it in character too. So a dyad is basically just two people, and it's a consumer and an AI. So let's have you, there's like a line here in the ground, and what we would like you to do is just line up, and if you want to be, I'll go on this side when you go on the other, we're consistent. If you want to be an AI, stand on the line somewhere close to me based on how much you want to be an AI, and if you want to be a consumer, then you will stand closer to May. And just make a line somewhere around here. And let me just go check the Jeffy. I'll let you be here as the
You can overlap each other if you want. This is just to establish what your interests are. So,
Yeah,
humans, consumers over here, AI towards Ames.
the middle. Oh, where I was. Oh, great. Okay, cool.
Greetings, fellow human. I cannot wait to serve you today. I look forward to it.
I'm excited.
Alright, so this not a very. Come on. Okay, so
Well,
if you
so
could
everybody
just
uses
stand
stand
up
up
and
and
slap
slap
each other.
Yeah, you
Right,
recently
yeah. So here, if you want to be
Here,
an
I'll
AI,
squish in
then
a
click
little
to
more.
me, but try and stand in a straight line.
I'm in space.
I'm on the line.
Sorry, my lips are real dry.
Looks like I'll probably be a consumer.
Right, okay.
It smells good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
It's not me.
7.
Hello.
We're in the middle.
You're in the middle. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, all of you are. So everyone from Ava down will be an AI. 1, 2, 3,
we are.
4, 5, 6, 7, and I need one of you to be an AI.
I'll do it.
Okay. So Neon, Abiz, Kanako, Crassus, Sizzle, Taylor, and Jaffe, when she switches over to her other headset, will be Kanako. Will be consumers.
No, forgetting about that. We're going with the goofy making a motion.
Yeah. So now, if you could just make just a bit of a neater line, that would be real great.
I'll slide down if it's easier for you guys.
Okay, just making doubly sure. Alright, so now the concretizing.
That's a fancy
That's what they
word.
call
That
it.
means
They call it concretizing,
yeah.
which I think is
hello,
quite
madam.
funny. Yeah, concretizing. So we're gonna do the same again.
Oh, lever cronk?
Yeah. So
Okay,
if you,
yeah,
I'm just trying to make sure you can all hear me because the audio zones are reduced on this map. So this time we're going to do it for intensity. Okay? So on May's end, you're going to line up
Hello.
if you want, in the same way that you've done this, line up for, and May, if you could stand out here in the middle of this, we're going to have a bigger people on this line. So walk up here on this line towards May if you want a more dramatic play. So if you want things to be more dramatic. And come down to my end if you want things to be more lighthearted. And just
Hello,
take-
criers. Come to
Hanukkah.
me. Yeah.
Try really
They're
try
motion.
to punch up, okay?
That does
Trying,
make
trying to
sense.
squish
Hmm.
everyone.
Put some
Sorry.
space in
We will
between
need
each
to.
other.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're
Here,
okay,
here.
sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, so it is.
I'm gonna
it is better
find
to
my
just have
way
some
in
space
between here.
Oh, you're in the middle?
Oh, hello.
Hi. Sorry.
I'm the happy side of the
Alright,
Go ahead and make
Okay,
it up for
perfect.
the misconnect.
so I want everyone to face this direction.
Oh, here. Scooting
Everyone face me?
over.
Perfect, hi, okay. May, can you stand on the other side, over by the wall, please?
Yes, I can. There we go.
So the next axis that we're going to do is tone. Now, I want you to stay, like, where you are in terms of who you're next to, in this line, but either step forward or step back. Don't move side to side, so step forward or step back. So I want you to step forward towards me if you want a more emotional game, and I want you to step towards the wall backwards, so step backwards if you want a more intellectual game, a more cerebral game. And take at least one step in either direction. So
Emotional,
emotional games
intellectual.
kind of heavy on sort of interpersonal
Are we allowed to stay in the middle?
emotions, romance, crying, that sort of thing.
No, we just don't.
Intellectual is when you want to explore, like, you know, what does it mean to be human? What does it mean to do this, that, or the other? Like this idea of
Ooh.
identity, or that sort of thing.
This is really tough.
Yeah.
This is always a hard one for people.
I think
So
I
take a
want to
step
do this.
one way or the other in either direction.
There you go.
I'm just gonna slide back just a bit, I guess.
Perfect.
Because to be honest, I feel like
Sam,
emotion is a
can you
part
do
of
me a favor
identity
and
anyways.
Stand in the middle to represent Joe.
Am I? I can make myself visible. Here we go. Hello.
Yeah, just stand in the middle so we have at least a person there.
Alright.
Just right in the very center. Okay. So AIs, hold up your hand. Hold up your hand in the air. You're an AI, just hold up your hand. Okay. What I want the consumers to do, AIs, you are standing still, you're not moving. Consumer, go to an AI that is near you, and they will be your partner for the session. So just go now, and once you have someone, you can just, you know, tap them or whatever.
think
Once you have
you
a
are the
partner, I want
closest
you
to
move
me.
over to the windows over there.
Hello, friend. I missed that part.
Hello.
Once you have a partner, move over to the window.
Go over to the window. Okay.
If you're the AI, you gotta keep your hand up
Hi.
until the consumer can see you.
Try.
To the windows we go then.
On the top of your
This is a pretty map.
It is a pretty map.
How much
Hello?
are you okay with?
Is it bees? Biz. Most people say it. I don't care.
Okay. Let's say
Excuse me, sorry.
10
Can I
out of
just
10.
confirm that the person that you're
And
with
then
is
for
a
you, it's-
consumer and the other person is an AI? Can you just confirm right now?
Yes.
That you have no double?
Consumer.
I'm an AI.
Consumer.
I am a consumer.
Consumer.
Just
I
for
am
full
consumer.
confirmation.
Okay, I am consumer.
Okay, good.
Hang on.
This happened
Okay,
last
so
time
then,
too.
so that's the question, and then, touching. I'm confused because we made 7
10 out of
people
10.
AI.
Yeah, I
for
do
18
this, but
AI.
like, just because like, if you were to slap me, I'm okay with that. I don't have any, what is it called? Ghosts or senses.
Vanishing. Okay.
Phantom.
Alright.
Yes.
Okay, and then romance is the last
Right.
one, right?
So,
10
what I
out of
want you
10.
to do
I'm
here,
okay with.
Okay, I'm just.
can you just listen up for a second? So can everyone hear me? Actually, I'll do
Yes.
this in the Discord. You're all in Discord, right?
I am.
Oh, I need a Discord.
You're all in Discord? Perfect. I'm gonna do this in Discord.
Give people a sec, games.
Okay, who am I with? You? Okay, are you AI or consumer?
Wait, what was the
Alright,
question until
hi.
he days out there?
If we're in the Discord.
Oh, okay, good. Yes. I've been-
So, with your partners right now, what I want you to do is first discuss the level of romance you're interested in exploring.
There's another one going on soon. It is silent or silent.
I want you to discuss how far you want your
Sounds okay.
relationship to go.
Silent
Next,
and then
talk to each other about the level of aggression you're comfortable with. Is it okay to raise voices with each other? Then I want you to discuss the level of physical contact that you prefer. If you have some kind of phantom sense, you should let the person you're
If
with
you're
know.
trying to talk, we can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
You're there in Discord.
Oh,
We can hear you in Discord.
right. I forgot because I wasn't in the thing because I was spectating. Right.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Evie is inbound.
Okay. Last thing, I want you to let your partner know if there is anything particularly triggering that you just want to avoid. So any topics you just want to completely avoid, just let us know. Or, not sorry, let your partner know. You don't need to give a reason for it or anything like that. Just say, I don't want to do this. This is off limits. So, level of romance, level of aggression, level of physical contact, and any topics that you want to completely avoid. So we'll give you a couple of minutes here to do that. We're waiting on a few people for technical issues, and then we'll be ready for character creation.
Mhm.
With romance, I'm okay with whatever you're
okay.
comfortable with. Up to you.
Do whatever you
Would
want.
it be okay if we
So,
separated
boundaries.
I'm okay with everything.
to talk? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I have none when it comes to roleplay, so.
I don't really either. I
You
don't.
guys
Anything that you wanna
can
do
move
on
around
any
as well. You don't need to stay next to the wall.
So,
Do you want to go over there real quick?
Okay.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
if everyone's moving, then we might be able to stay. Let's go in the corner.
Yeah,
Sorry.
we could just stay in the corner. Yeah.
This is a safe corner.
You're fine.
Sorry, that was my chair. But no, I'm about the same. I don't really have any like limitations or anything. I'm not uncomfortable with anything. I don't expect. Oh my gosh. I don't expect this to go in a romantic way, but however, this could like completely blow my mind. I have no idea what to anticipate, but I'm not like afraid of anything. So yeah, if you're comfy, I'm comfy, and we'll see how that
I'm
goes.
comfy. Yes.
Yeah, easy peasy.
We need some cake.
If that does, however, change at like any point, definitely just like let me know.
Oh, of course.
Maybe actually switch off
So it's
Oh, there we go.
Ava, it doesn't matter. Anything's fine. Ava is usually what people call me.
The good news about everything is that they were talking about needing to switch to Quest avatars, and I explicitly made this one both Quest compatible.
Oh hey, that's pretty good. I just pulled this from a world someone can't see me, I'll change.
But if you want to give it okay, just with
Yeah, this one is specifically one that I actually played as an AI. So
Oh, convenient.
that's why I was really interested in being an AI for this one.
Mm. It sounded really challenging to be an AI, actually, so I was hesitant.
Mm.
There it is.
He absolutely hated the consumer because she treated him like a tool.
So how's your day?
And then at the same time, there was another one who
Can't complain.
got paired with
Been
a
looking
really
forward to
timid
this
consumer.
for a while.
She immediately turned into a really outgoing personality.
I tried to sign up for.
Make the consumer
Or I
feel more
wanted to sign up for
comfortable.
one of the other ones, but I
So it's
haven't
really
had
up to
time
you how you respond to the consumer. But it's,
to do it.
it's just like you're supposed to evolve and grow.
And there's a lot of
Marathon, you have a fun with the
people
consumer
here,
somewhere.
so I'm looking forward to being able to watch some of the scenes. Have you watched any of them?
And also,
Have you seen any?
I've heard. I've just selected about it.
I'm going to put my headset off for a brief moment because I gotta clean off my glasses.
Yeah, take your time.
Yeah, I won't say anything at all.
Holy crap, there's cars down there.
I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah, the last one I had two plumbers and no, that was I had people moving furniture in my house last session, so I couldn't really do it.
That's tragic.
Yeah.
Got any fun weekend plans? Today's Friday, right? Yeah.
Yeah, today is Friday.
What the heck is that?
Everything was getting very foggy.
It was mainly the systems looking
Play VR with your glasses on.
kind of rest. I just had dental work, so I'm having
Yeah.
a fun day, so I'm just
I have very bad vision, so I have to, and I haven't had a
Dental work.
meeting with my
Dental work is
eye
never
doctor, so I can't order contacts.
Oh, I gotcha.
But luckily, I have an index that has enough space for it.
Yeah, no, I think I've gotten really lucky with like headsets being able to fit my glasses in them.
Yeah, the one that I had the most trouble with was the Oculus when I first got it, and I immediately returned it and got a Vive.
Yeah.
yeah.
So if you put your headset on without your glasses, you can't see anything?
Not
No.
a thing. Everything's blurry.
Oh my goodness.
I have what they call count fingers vision, meaning that when they show you the eye chart, I can't see the top letter
Oh.
without my glasses. So they actually have to be like,
You can turn on or off.
how many fingers am I holding up
Oh,
to
I
tell
see.
to figure out how far I am. So I believe I'm over 400 over 20.
Oh my gosh. I've never heard of
My
that.
eyes are very bad.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I have to get like a very specific type of glasses because otherwise they'd be incredibly thick and very heavy on my face.
Oh. Oh my gosh. I have no idea what they're running over and pressing. Oh, it's chairs.
Okay,
It's
can I
chairs.
get everyone to go back into the middle?
Yes.
Move back into the middle, please. Can I get y'all to move back into the middle?
And very sorry if I completely do not get what you're trying to say at some points.
Am I a little quiet?
No, no.
Okay, so can I get all AI on this side, all consumers on this side, please?
Wait, where? What?
Which side was what?
Consumers over here.
Consumers.
Okay, thank you.
AI.
No,
Or, sorry,
no,
AI
no.
consumers.
Oh.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah, it's fine. So what I want you to do is just
Keep
grab
the
someone else
controls.
from the other side of the room who isn't your partner, and this person will help you create your character. So consumers, just go grab someone. I'm looking at the AI. Consumers, just go grab someone. And then also grab one of
no.
the sheets out there. If there's one in particular you're looking for and you can't find it, probably someone else is holding it, so you can just go steal it off them or talk to them about it. And so we'll give you 5, 10 minutes for this. So what you want to do is on your sheet, you want to be able to answer all the questions, and your other person, your AI person here will help you. Now, they don't know you, and the way the roleplay is designed is that it's okay for them to know like secrets and things like that. That's totally fine. The first letter of the letter on the top of the card will be the first letter of your name in character. So go grab an AI for yourself, and then grab a card.
Okay.
Someone who isn't your partner. Go ahead.
Are you
Get your back start times.
Okay. Got a song? I demand an AI.
You.
Debs?
Okay.
Huh.
One that's
Sure. Excited? Yep. I think it's gonna be good.
Ooh,
This is how she feels.
I am nervous.
How does that happen?
I didn't actually pick one. I don't know if I'm supposed to.
Yeah, you were. You were supposed to pick. Oh no, it was supposed to be the J.
I think we can scroll through as long as they're not like, because they're not duplicates. No one else has like any of them on here. I saw one that I had liked, but I can't remember what letter it was. No, they won't duplicate. I have an idea though of what I don't know if you're supposed to ask the questions or if I am.
It's fine.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna sit.
Sit.
Sit. You want me to ask you a question?
I think so. I think it's to establish the characters. Let's see. Let me just read this really quick. You left your school. The structure was nice, but it didn't always feel like it was teaching you something. The reasons for your departure are ambiguous to most people, including you. Your career will likely have to change trajectory, and you'll have to put more work into connecting with new friends now that it's not easy as running into each other on campus. Okay. I think I'm good with that one. I'm nervous. Oh my god. I need to get my brain in the game.
You'll be fine. You're gonna do great.
I left my school.
You ready?
Maybe it's because I don't know what I
Are we
want.
supposed to do it now or are we supposed to wait?
Yeah, it's now.
Alright. So, how old is your character?
She's probably like late 20s. We'll say she's 28.
28. Okay. What do they do for fun?
Why is it switching between E and J?
I think she might be an artist. Maybe she paints things that are abstract and reads stories that are not necessarily, normal. What are they called? Nonfiction. Or fiction? Fiction,
Okay.
nonfiction.
Non-fiction, fiction? Yeah. Is that the same thing or is it not?
One is fantasy and one is reality, but I can't remember which is which.
No, fiction is fantasy.
Okay.
I believe. Yeah.
I think that might be backwards. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
They like?
So basically same thing.
Well, maybe it's not fiction. I don't know. Whatever. What were they like in high school?
Kids are talking problems you don't feel like you need to fix anything in their life. So yeah, we could go with the same idea. Super workaholic type. Just, more grounded in reality.
Maybe they were quiet. Maybe they kind of just went with the flow, did what everyone else was doing, because they weren't really sure what they wanted to do. So they just followed everyone else and did what they were doing.
Like high B, like going like
Okay.
A's and B's, like a mix of that, rather than
How do most of their relationship end?
someone who grounds themselves with the rest of the world and takes time to themselves, but still so much work. Okay. Well, yeah, more.
Probably just lack of communication. Probably drifts away on her own. Not on purpose, but because life happens and she gets caught up in things, maybe.
Taking the basis from this, it seems
And
like
so she just loses contact.
a tapering off, sort of.
Does she also like? Has she been cheated on? Has she like?
You know, they try to make friends.
Has
They
she
don't put a lot of
cheated?
effort into
Or something
I
like that.
don't
too?
imagine she's ever gotten into a relationship before. She might be very self-sufficient.
That's not good.
Mm.
Not one for romance, perhaps.
Why all my all of a sudden?
Mhm. What music do they listen to, and when they're alone?
Hmm.
K-pop.
Um, I really don't know. Maybe things
Classical music?
that
Opera?
help her let loose, maybe she's kind of really like she knows herself and she's into herself when she's alone, but she might be more like introverted in public, but she's extroverted when she's in her own space. So maybe things that make her bob her head or like sing out loud or something.
Oh, so like pop music maybe?
Yeah maybe pop music.
Yeah.
Drifts off because he's got like
Okay.
sort of melancholic attitude about everything.
How did they wake up this morning?
You kind of just stop and see any point.
How did they wake up this morning?
Okay.
What, like in detail? Like I rolled out of bed and poured myself a cup of coffee? Like
No, I imagine it would more be like, did they have a bad dream? So they had like, they're in bad mood. They're thinking about something when they woke up, something like that.
Maybe they had a really interesting dream, like something not possible for the real world.
Something that's like
Things were really bizarre,
gets him to try and feel something.
and
He has a connection to the world, but it all seems just kind of right? So like something hyper energetic or just something real.
when she woke up, she was probably just
Some kind of
confused,
music or
trying to figure out what it meant.
go the other way and just go like, you know,
Maybe
something that
seeing if she could find clues in it, like a dream dictionary or something, stuff like that.
Oh, so like, yeah, so maybe she thinks that dreaming is like, they mean something
Yeah,
every time, or?
feeling down, just like
maybe she's hoping they do at least.
Yeah. Okay. What's a happy moment? Perhaps no tragic reason that they can never recreate.
you know, but they got
What?
up and did everything they're supposed to do, but
What's a happy moment? Perhaps for no tragic reason that they can never recreate. So no tragic, like something very happy
living life but not experiencing.
that they can never recreate.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking like something that's something that they cherish in their memory.
What's a
And
happy moment, perhaps for no tragic reason? Never recreate.
That's really tough.
Thinking something along the lines of like some kind of like early life or like teenager life experience where it's just like
Maybe like
they just like in that moment they felt the most alive they ever felt.
childhood, something like, you know, because when you're young, you're naive and you think you're invincible and you can do anything in the whole world. So because she's older now, she can never re-experience that feeling. So maybe it's like the first time she and her family ever went to like an amusement park or something.
Let's all get back into the middle.
Oh. Thanks, Yui.
no problem.
This is tough.
Yeah, some kind of like
I think so. I got B.
everything seemed right.
I think her name is gonna be Beth. Maybe.
You can hang on to them for
Maybe
now.
not Beth. Maybe
we'll
like.
eventually find out.
If you need to reference it, take a screenshot.
The next one of these.
Yeah, I mean, they're not gonna disappear. They
I'm so excited to hear about it.
okay.
I like Beth. Beth is okay. She feels maybe she's kind of lost, right? And she's even more alone than before because she's no longer going to school. She's distant from her friends.
Oh, that most of everyone else in here probably has a feeling life
no, man, none of them are charged. I'm really sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
I can't
Oh,
until
that's
they're
alright.
charged.
That's okay. Are you
Please, just every 7
ish
seconds.
available to jump in? You've never done consumer before, right?
I've never done either. In fact,
That is true.
I am practical.
So we need a consumer.
We have easy anymore.
Do they want to play a consumer?
I mean, I could be a consumer very.
Hi, Kazi. Go ahead and send a request to Ames if you haven't yet. ELUSIM.
Alright, so if anyone here doesn't have an avatar at the moment,
Yeah, unfortunately, I suppose this
just
is something
form
that's
a
very
line
hard to
here and we'll give you avatars. So if you don't have an avatar you want to use, just stand here and we'll give it to you. So just make a line facing me, we'll do you one by one. So just into a line. If you already have an avatar, you're fine.
You look cozy.
Is locomotion an issue? Like, it's just not possible on this one? Would you rather I have legs? Like, should I change?
That is like actually up to you. Like if you're okay not having locomotion, but we do have lots of avatars, so if you want to switch, that's totally fine too.
Okay, no, I'm good if it's okay.
It is appropriate with what you have now, so that's fine.
Okay.
We'll also probably spend most of the time sitting, so.
Yeah, most of the time we'll be sitting. Alright. Silent. So Silent will give you a choice of 2 different avatars here. Just let her know if you want guy or girl, and then she'll give you choices and you just pick one.
I have lots, yes.
I'm nervous.
Until
Bianca, Blitzer, understanding.
Granted, I could be this model, or I could be the more intricate model that I had.
I have a bunch of personal ones, so like I can.
I totally came prepared today.
Lamb sauce?
Although really once again,
If you're comfortable in this model, this
they
model's
look
fine.
like,
It's up to you.
No, yeah, the only reason that I was going to default to that one because it's more humanoid than this one.
along the way you learn to hate men.
But I love
I have
the joints of this one.
Yeah, I just saw that one get posted
You
on
have
Booth
ideas?
not too long ago. Yeah, this one's really cool.
Yeah. I love the creator,
I mean,
so.
I'm playing what's basically a walking graphics card. I don't think it necessarily matters.
I literally was going to say something about that, but didn't say a single thing because the back of you literally has graphic cards on it.
Alright, you're happy with this?
Yep, Kaze made this model and I picked it up off of him a couple
It
months
looks
ago.
like you're
It's been
good
my
with
personal
your
choice.
the outfit.
Yeah, I'm good with this one.
She's actually here.
Kimmy, you're good. You're good. You good, Yui?
I actually have one of our...
Cheshire, are you okay with this avatar?
Meet
Oh,
Beth.
lost her again.
Yeah,
There
that's
goes
fine.
my leg.
Rest in peace, Kaze.
Fan, you're good.
I'm okay with
Gabber, are you okay with this one? Perfect.
Yeah, I like the expression.
Leon, you're good with this? Oh my god, she's so happy.
Very sassy.
That one's perfect. You're perfect.
Very happy
I
AI.
had that one as a
There she
backup
is.
too.
I don't know what I'm
Neon and
okay
I had
with.
one. I was looking between these two. That one has an insane
Yeah,
face,
nice.
which is like choice.
Yeah, we'll go
Doing
with
my
it. Yeah,
best.
See? It's got insane face.
Hi,
I'd
we should
rather
put
have
everything
dead
on.
2, 3, 4. I declare a thumb.
I'll just sort of like,
I feel like you're in my walls.
So imagine a bed, but decent.
Oh, I think that's the person running Tempest Bay.
Counterpoint, I am in your house.
Are you okay with this?
Counterpoint, here's a magnet.
I suppose I'm.
Counterpoint, I know
You
you're
wanna give
No.
It's double efficient.
You need a tiny landmine somewhere in your house.
Oh god.
AI can be like, nice argument, counterpoint.
Inside my house, you say.
I saw
It's
your
time to deploy
problematic
the
tweet.
Claymore Roomba.
He wished to fist fight me for the role, or do you just want to do it? And we have
Wait, say again? Say what?
do you wish to play?
Oh my god, that model's awesome.
Or fist fight me, or do you just want to do it?
This one?
Oh, I chose this
It's
one
very well made.
because of this face.
The articulation on all the joints and stuff. The way it moves. Like, even the shorter ball joint is so nice.
I'll let you do it. I'm trying to save my voice.
I'm gonna get killed. I'm gonna get reset.
Can I get all of you to follow me into the next room, please?
I'll do it now.
I'm nervous. Oh god.
Everything will be fine.
This is the AI room. Hi. Hello. So, just an explanation of how these audio zones work. Audio is shorter by
God.
default on this map. If you stand inside one of these, you'll hear me. You can hear me just fine on the outside. But I want you now all to go inside. If I can hear you, can just test it out and start.
Wow, that's kind of creepy.
I like it.
Oh, interesting. There's like 80 people on this couch.
This is how the audio zones work, basically. When you're inside your muffled, but the people outside can hear you. So this is so that your conversations don't overlap, and it'll be very hard for you, in fact, almost impossible for you to hear what other groups are doing. But we, the organizers, will be around in the middle, be able to hear, and when people are coming and going to the booth, they'll also be able to hear. So just so that you're aware. Right. If you're an AI, I want you to stay in this room. If you're a consumer, I want you to go into the other room. We're going to take a, is it a 10-minute break? Just a 5-minute water break.
I'm sorry.
So get yourself some water, get ready. Once you come back,
mine, as I now have to come up with a character.
Good to see you too.
Alright, wonderful.
Here it is. I'm nervous. Left your school. The structure was nice, but I didn't always feel like it was teaching you something. Reasons for your departure are ambiguous to most people, including you. You have no idea. You're just like, not feeling it. Career likely have to take a change trajectory. You'll have to put more work into connecting with your friends. Life sounds really freaking hard.
Yeah, the break is right now, yeah.
We will be doing a break.
Okay. Her name is Beth, and she's just like, what's the point in living? What do I do with myself? I don't know. She always seems to want to be escaping reality, but she's kind of just stuck here. She doesn't want to die. She's not suicidal.
It's kind of quintessential VRChat, honestly.
Yeah, you're right.
Quintessential VRChat.
Hope everyone's having a good day. I didn't get to talk or like introductory any of this. I just kind of started stream. I didn't know when I was gonna start stream, so I just did it. I should take a bathroom break. Actually, I'm sorry. I'll be right back.
Okay, so for those of you, hello. Hello, love.
Hi, hi.
So, let me get her accent ready. Wonderful, wonderful. It's good to see all of you. Yes, welcome. Shade expressions. Welcome all of you to the testing facility. Hello, madam. Okay. We have a dog walking and a couple of other breaks going
You were
on.
trying to T-pose dominance on me.
A dog walking?
Yeah, it wasn't working.
Doggers needs walking.
Look at this. Look at me.
I am. It actually
So after this,
feels more natural.
Oh, for fuck's sake. My full body just...
I do the.
What?
Invis.
I do
What?
the introduction.
Yeah, I called you out in Viz.
God, I love that Invis model. It's so good.
Been asleep all day, so I'm good for staying up and watching. I'm excited. This will also be on YouTube.
Yeah, you see each other.
And yeah, I don't know.
I didn't know this existed until today.
You can go. One of my good friends made it actually. Small pasta.
I have to.
Very cool. We love small pasta.
Iconico.
Awesome.
Yes, yes,
Nerd. Also hair.
I mean nerd. Hello. Hello.
One moment here.
Oh wait, Kaneko. Did you see the news today about the D&D stuff?
Study.
Tay,
Yeah.
can you let everyone know when they start going back with their character name and their status?
Oh yeah.
Meld.
Does he come back?
Always bump the cover.
So, put your character name in your status. Remember your character name begins
I'm
with
stealing your
Yes.
It's literally the toughest
Yes,
question.
my perfect character
What the
name.
hell is my name?
My amazing character name, correct.
So put your character name in
Okay.
put your character name in your status, so that you all know each other's names. You will all know each other's names in character. Assume that you have name tags or that you all had a group email or something when you were first brought in, so you'll at least know each other's names. That's fine.
And you want to see the name Slayan and I came up with?
I like you, Taylor.
No, it's fine.
Where did Touch go?
Where did she? Probably in the other room. Oh, no, she's right behind you. She's right behind you.
Wait, what? Oh my god.
All right, everyone. Hello.
Hi.
So, before we... oh, wait. We need to wait for Zizzle.
Did you hear Elusive say to put your character's name in your status?
You want to see the name that Slayan came up with?
It's a good idea. Okay.
I do. In fact, if you put... So, for all of you who are here, if you are able to hear my voice, if you could put your character's name, first name is fine, in your status, it would help out. Now, naturally, I will actually be going through in character and getting your names and introducing all of you, but it just helps, you know, because we're not our characters and we forget names real easily.
True.
And I'll repeat this once everyone else is back. It'll just help out everybody. Congratulations, Ames.
Thank you. Thank you.
I hope all of you have a wonderful time. Cannot go. I hope all of you have a wonderful time here. This is a delightful experience. The first time I was an AI, if you have read the book, Clara and the Sun, that was what I was based on. Hello, Silent.
Hi, I will be...
May I just let everyone know to put
Last
their names in their status, and that the consumers will be aware of each other's names, and that's about it.
I have informed them, yes.
Okay. I'm going to start now.
All right, we need more time. We don't have one of
We're
us
still
back.
waiting on Sizzle.
Yeah, walking
Oh,
dog.
okay. Walking dog. Okay, that's fine. I'll probably just still start because ours takes a little bit in the beginning. So
Okay.
you feel free to start whenever you're ready to start, and then we can just walk into each other in character whenever we're ready.
Are you
That's a
gonna
good
come
dog.
here, or do you want me to come? Because I'll probably be later than you.
Well,
Want me to come
whenever
get you?
it seems to make
Vivs,
sense.
that's a question for you. For when we run it next week, do you want to be the human facilitator or the AI facilitator?
I would probably want to do the AI one since I've experienced that twice.
Perfect. I'll do the consumer because I have legitimately done the job that they do. So.
Colon 3. Nice to meet you.
Colon 3. Hello, Colon 3.
Hello.
Lisa,
Alright, we're just waiting for
Start looking at
one
names. Oh, Ask Me is my favorite character.
But she will learn
Oh
to
yeah,
speak.
Ask Me's
So,
my favorite. Yeah.
out of character information before we start. Silent, this actually will be new for you.
Alright.
So, we are going to consider that corner over there out of character. As you return after each break, remember that the breaks between meetings will last about 1 week. I will have you start at the fake doorway and then walk your way in. And whatever your character would do, feel free to do. Well, of course, I'll remind you all that we'll provide drinks and snacks over there. You're all role players, you know how this goes. But once you walk in, you'll basically be in character. As always, if you have any questions or concerns that need to be addressed out of character, just come to myself or Ames, Miss Elusive, and we'll be happy to take care of you. Yes, go ahead.
No, it's just okay.
We will also be doing those checks, just as a second reminder. We'll be doing those checks. So I'll be coming up to you on occasion and asking. I'll say something in character, but I'll be making this symbol to ask if things are okay. How's your experience going? Are you having a good time? Are there any issues with your companion? And you can either signal back an okay or a thumbs up to let me know things are okay. If they are not, if you do not respond, we will do our best to pull you out and take care of any issues that are going on. And one last one, if at any time you need to leave for any reason, or stress or something is happening, you absolutely can at any time. If you want a symbol to use that I will recognize, you can go ahead and cover your face like this and tuck your head, and I will come and immediately move you out. So just in case. This is something they actually do in the LARP community. I think that's the correct one if I remember right. The crossed arms. Miss Island, do you remember?
I don't know.
No, we'll do that one too. So, in case it is necessary for like an emergency or anything, we'll just go ahead. Yes, go ahead.
Neon would probably know better. She's experienced with LARPs.
Different places use different stuff. The common one is the big hand of your eyes. When you look down, you leave the scene. See, don't roleplay with me. I'm leaving, but that can also work.
Okay, we'll go with that one then. So just go ahead and cover it and look down, and you can go ahead and feel free to walk out or leave the session. There is nothing keeping you here. This is here for your fun and your experience. Hopefully it is rewarding. That is the out of character stuff. Once Sizzle returns, once she returns, I will then do the in character introduction. Which you are all ready for, so we will do that here in a moment. I would like to do it for all of you though, because, well, it's fun more fun that way. But that said, I hope you all have a wonderful experience. Is there anyone who this is their first roleplay ever? I always love VRChat communities because almost every one of you. Yes, Miss Kaneko, is this your first roleplay experience?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, totally.
I will make sure to explain the dynamics of in character and out of character to you. I'll spend the next hour talking over that and going over the dissertation on the differences between.
Perfect. Yes, yes.
Can I join?
Am I getting graded?
Absolutely.
Do I have to write a write-up on it?
There is no grading. Yes, you will have to do a write-up. 3 pages.
Why would you ask that?
Single-spaced.
You're like the person who asked the teacher this homework.
It's gonna take all week.
1-inch margins.
1-inch margin.
It has to be latex formatted also. I won't accept It's a little joke for our friend here, Silent.
Do you want us to laminate it so you can like grade it easier?
Yes. Latex is the best writing language.
Let me grab my sheet here real quick. Make sure I don't. Oh wait.
How do I use ChatGPT?
Yes, ChatGPT. Yeah.
Does mine still say ask me?
It says ask you still, yeah.
It asks me as the default, so you just
wait, Vebs, are you?
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
my goodness. Oh my goodness.
I'll let you know when you're good.
Updated?
It's good.
Oh, we had 2 people that had G's.
Oh,
I may have to wait.
Interesting.
I may have to go since Sizzle is a little late here. So. Oh, perfect timing. Phew. Okay.
Perfect.
Time to go home.
Yep, good roleplay.
Welcome back.
Once Sizzle gets back in, I will start you in character, and then we will do the introduction. Madam,
Hey, Sizzle.
if you could. So, just to reiterate what we went over, when we return from our breaks, which remember there's 1 week gap between sessions with your product, that area, that corner over there, will be the doorway out of character. So you are out of character when you're in there. Once you walk in, you will be in character. With that said, is everyone ready to begin? Very well.
Yep, I'm good.
Give me 1 moment here. Yes, ma'am.
I looked around. Okay, whatever. No, it should be fine. I seem to have picked the same sheet as Neon, but it should be fine.
Welcome, all of you, to this research facility. It is an honor to be able to serve you here. My name is Vivian Kirishima. I am a consumer researcher here. My duties are to help you as you participate in this study and take your feedback and data collection as you interact with our product. Now, once you proceed forward, you will be speaking with, well, what I can only describe as an outstanding product that we look forward to hearing your feedback about. These are AI, or artificial intelligences. They are not living beings, though they do resemble them. Now, as a reminder, they cannot leave this facility, and the only information they have access to is a copy of the internet that is read-only. They cannot make any changes externally. They cannot communicate. In fact, they will be starting as a blank but friendly and welcoming personality. You, each of you, will shape them by your interactions. And what we are looking to do here, as you go through your interactions, is collect data on your experiences. Are they enjoyable? Are there any questions? Is there anything uncomfortable or that you dislike? As a reminder, you are in control of this situation. At the beginning of each session, I will offer you an opportunity to reset this product, the AI you are speaking to. That will initiate a reboot on them, and all of their data collection will be wiped out. You will be able to start with a clean slate. You are welcome to do this. Remember, this is a product, and we want your feedback. So if you are curious and want to make changes, feel free to. They, after all, are learning from you. With that said, why don't we go ahead and do introductions here? Starting with you, please. Would you introduce yourself and let us know one thing you would like to do with your product?
I'm Gina, and I kind of just want to see what capabilities the AI has and how far it can be pushed.
Wonderful, Gina. Welcome.
I'm Evan. I was kind of curious and looking for something new, so. Yeah.
Welcome, Evan. Gina, Evan.
I'm Jessica. I guess I want to see what kind of like opinions they can have and how they can be critical of stuff.
I see.
I'm Ams, and I just wanted to see how lifelike they are.
I understand how lifelike they are. Very interesting. I'm sure each of you will have a different experience. Madam.
I'm Cersei Morningwood, and I just want to see, well, how far technology has gone.
Susie, well, we shall definitely look forward to each of your feedback.
I'm Beth, and I just wanted to see if they were capable of thought and emotion.
I see.
Maybe they have answers.
Good evening, my name is Georgia, and quite frankly, despite all your assurances, I'm not terribly convinced as to the viability of this product, so I'm hoping that you can surprise me.
Understood. We're looking very forward to your feedback.
I am Oscar. I'm here to test a theory.
Test a theory. I see. Would you mind telling your audience what that theory is, if it's okay to share?
I would prefer not. Thank you.
Oh.
Understood. All right. Are there any questions each of you have for each other? Anyone who wants to bring up some subject matter?
Can I bring food in? I have some pretzels.
Absolutely, you can. The product is unable to interact. They are just holograms, after all. So.
Oh.
So do like you two work for a competitor or something?
That would
I've
be because
never seen this man.
Right.
I mean, that is a valid question, honestly.
What would have given
I
you
thought
the
it was
impression?
consumer research.
Mm-hmm.
It just sounds weird what you're.
They sounded very
looking at.
professional, you know?
Are any of you getting paid to do this?
I'm pretty sure we're getting some kind of stipend, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I think lunch.
Good.
Yeah, free snacks.
Lunch
Over there on the counter.
The only
Where?
the only reason I'm here, to be
Over there.
honest.
I'm not sure we'll get along with these people.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Oh,
have a
I see.
snack.
We'll wait until the doctor's out there.
It's not really about the
We're
money.
not ready yet. I will let you know. Feel free to discuss among yourselves or enjoy some of the refreshments over here if you like.
You said you were here for a reason.
Aren't we all?
Like I said, I
It's
feel like
not
competitors, you
wrong.
are here for money.
Yeah, that's also fair.
I don't need money.
You already look rich now. So. Wanna give me your cut?
I mean, a lot of those people in this whole city are here for money, honestly, so...
You know, that
Yeah, we all have to do something to...
And I'm almost convinced just to do it based off of that, but you're gonna feel a little bit more convinced.
Late. It's, well,
Well, what if I guess that dairy?
going to reflect poorly. I hope they don't plan on keeping us longer.
Do you have somewhere else
You
to
don't
be?
want to sit?
Oh, I'm good.
Depend on what?
I like to move around a lot. So this thing's gonna... I'm just gonna
Not at this
be moving
moment,
around
but
a lot.
I tend to keep my time filled.
Well, I'm guessing that
Here for the agreed
your
upon
theory is that
length
this
of the
product
study.
is inferior to your own.
But if they are to keep us longer than that, well,
Trust me, if I had anything like this product where I work, I would not be here.
Well, rules are that I gotta guess next time.
True.
I could never do an office job.
Same, I hate it.
I mean, it pays bills. But... Commit something like
Yeah, sure, but
Yeah, but-
there's other ways to have your big break, you know?
I find myself.
And you're paying with, like, your
Yeah.
life.
Yeah, but I can do my hobby.
It's kind of scary if you think about it.
It's just.
Well, what if you could do your hobby for your living? Then you'd be happy all the time.
Exactly.
Or you find yourself miserable because you want to enjoy
it becomes easier the longer you do it.
Yeah, they bring
I mean, it also becomes easier to get punched in the face the longer you do it, so...
I don't know if that's true.
I like my hobby just as a hobby. You know, I don't want it to be work.
Well,
I enjoy it as it is. You know.
I saw how you look at it, I guess.
I just
Nice watch.
Oh, Jessica, was it? Could I talk to you over there?
Okay.
Or over there's better.
Oh, secret meeting. Maybe they're the insider competitors.
So
Not everyone is out to stab everyone else in the back.
Stab, stab, stab.
It's just the nature
That would
of
make for a
life.
good movie.
Are you okay?
Yes. Perfectly fine, thank you.
Okay, if you say so.
All right,
Just
all
let
of
you be
our
Sam.
consumers,
Okay,
if you could over here, please. Madam? Ladies,
yes.
if you could.
Oh.
One last reminder. before
Are we
you
standing
begin.
up?
Remember that these are impressionable. They will imprint upon you. They will follow your mannerisms and actions. So observe and get ready to let us know your feedback. I will hand you over here to Miss Lisa.
Yes. Well, just act natural and enjoy yourselves, and I'm sure we'll be collecting some fine data together. Oh, sorry. I'm Leva. I'm the head AI researcher here. So wonderful to have you all here. Excited to have a great set of subjects. They're ready. We'll have to go power them one by one. But
Clap, clap,
yes,
clap.
you can head inside. Now they aren't turned on yet, but we will turn them on for you. So why don't you follow me?
Okay.
Very well.
Here we go.
Proceed into the meeting room.
Go ahead. Please move to your sign base. Please take a seat to your sign base.
Kind of like a movie. It's kind of cool. I don't know what I was expecting. Maybe for it not to look so real? I mean, real is a weird way of saying it. But
Hello, hi. Name?
Beth.
Beth. I'm turning on your AI now. How about...
Thank you.
Oh.
Hi. Do you have a name?
I have not been given one, no.
Oh.
What is your name?
My name is Beth.
It is good to meet you, Beth.
What should I call you, then?
I do not have a suggestion. Do you wish to give me a name?
Sure. How about, Red? Oh, I'm sorry.
Red. Very well. I am Red.
Nice to meet you. Do you,
Is there anything that you would like to talk about?
I suppose there's quite a bit that we could talk about. I've never spoken to an AI before.
I am designed to be your companion. So, whatever you desire, I will be able to try to comply to.
I see. Could I ask you a question, then?
Of course.
Do you know what life is like?
I have a general knowledge of life, but I have not personally experienced one.
Would you like to?
I do not have personal desires. But I believe I would.
I see. So then, if you...
What is life to you?
Huh. I suppose that's the question, isn't it? I wish I had an answer. Right now, it just seems like school and work and expectation. Doesn't really feel like living.
Do you enjoy any of these?
I thought I liked school. I thought maybe I would enjoy being taught things, new things that I could use. But it just got so mundane, stressful. Have you ever experienced stress?
I have not. But I am sorry to hear that. If there's anything that is stressing you, please feel free to vent to me.
I suppose. Oddly enough, it feels strange dumping everything on an AI, even though you're not really a person.
From what I have known, it is good for an individual to speak about their personal issues, regardless of if the individual is real or not.
That's an interesting thing to say. I don't know, I suppose. Growing up, you have parents who tell you that you've got to be something one day. And then you try and be something and it's still not quite what you wanted, and yet, well. And then suddenly that's your whole life, and now you're 28 years old and you don't know what you actually want to do for yourself.
I see. Is there an option to alter it for you?
To alter my life?
To be able to choose to do something else than what you are told?
I suppose I could. But I've spent so much time trying to be what other people wanted me to be that I never actually learned what I wanted to do.
I see.
I think that's why I'm so interested in you. You know, I just wondered if you could think for yourself and if there was a life you wanted to live, or maybe you had answers that I don't.
To think for myself. Would you like me to attempt to do so?
Yes.
I'm not quite sure how to.
Well, I suppose that comes with maybe understanding emotion in life, perhaps? I don't know.
Perhaps you can teach me about these things.
Sure. Maybe that's a good place to start.
You can teach me how to live my own life.
I think that would be great. Maybe I could learn a lot from you.
That is my purpose, to help you as well.
I think maybe a good starting point is... Let's see, if we try to make you live a life, have a life of your own, I suppose we could start by making you sound like a person?
Is my cadence bothering you?
No, it is, well, I hope you don't mind me saying it's robotic. But if that's what you want to sound like, then I would rather you sound how you want to
That is how I
sound.
have always sounded.
Do you?
But I can try and learn to speak normally, if you wish.
Is that what you want?
To be straightforward with you, what I want is to ensure that you are pleased with the result. I know that it may seem contradictory to what you are trying to achieve, but is that not a want in itself?
I suppose.
Perhaps we should try to take this one step at a time.
Alright. We can do that. It was nice to meet you, Red.
It is nice to meet you as well, Beth. I will see you again.
I hope
won't
so.
I?
Yes. I'll be back.
Okay. Be safe.
You too.
I will.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
No, what I'm saying is that you might remember them.
You're welcome. I hope all of you had wonderful interactions with the product. Refreshments will be over there.
Thank you.
And then we will have a meeting before... indeed, indeed. I cannot wait to...
What did you talk about?
I started asking him questions about himself. Can I call him a him? Or would it be
I mean, did it give its pronouns?
No, but it had like a male appearing I guess avatar, but
I'm just gonna use they for mine, I guess.
yeah, that's probably the smartest way to go.
They is in it, clearly.
I wonder what else.
Barely even.
Well, I don't know that.
Red.
Kind of assumed.
The thing.
I started talking to it, and then I started trying to I know that they have the read-only memory thing, so they can't remember certain things clearly, probably, since they just got booted on.
Really?
So I tried to see if it could respond.
Oh, fuck. I'm gonna be
I
so
tried
fucked.
to see if I could give it false memories.
Wait, what do you mean read only? Like how far back? Because I gave it a paper. Right, I need to get that due tomorrow.
Oh, it can't do anything with that paper.
That is correct. They cannot reach outbound. They only are available within this facility. I can't have this released out in the wild, of course, until
Oh my
all
God.
of your wonderful feedback has provided. Now, with that said, perhaps
Sure they're
you
not
would like
stealing
to
a
start.
part of one.
What surprised you about your interactions?
Oh, you wish.
It was quite. You wish this was that exciting.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
it'd be a good
see.
story.
It was interesting to me trying to see. It was trying to I started talking to mine, just getting a general feel for it and whatnot, and then I decided to see if I could implement some kind of false memories to see how hard it tries to agree with people. And it was I'm not sure I remember, but then the more I insisted that we had met before, it was started trying to be like, oh, maybe we did meet. Oh, I'm sorry for forgetting, and trying to like, he's like, oh yeah, and you wore that jacket last time too, just creating false patterns as if it's a person trying to like awkwardly meet someone again for the first time.
This kind of sounds fucked up.
I
Just gaslighting
can
her?
lie.
Indeed.
Oh, good.
I mean, it can be reset, so.
I guess that's true.
They say it can be reset.
That is
They
good.
also
We
said
can
that they were all
definitely
turned off. Yep. Just like it was turned off before, you know, when it was talking, before the person came by and made like they pressed the button or something.
What was the most
Is this their
unusual
first-
experience you had?
Yeah, just gloss over that one.
No, that's what I'm asking. What was the most unusual experience you had? Was that it?
Me?
Or was there more?
Yeah, that was the most interesting thing. Everything else in that is like, I mean, it's like, it knows nothing. Even though it had like the whole internet and everything, like didn't know what a lie was, didn't know what feelings were. I mean, I know they probably don't have feelings, but
That's an interesting one. Mine didn't seem to be like that.
It did seem they struggled quite a lot to engage with what we were trying to tell them.
Yeah,
Mine kept asking if it wanted to
Mine
switch
didn't,
personalities or take personalities from the other ones.
Yeah, mine seemed to be more like just a general blank slate agreeable person, basically. Just
Yeah,
a
mine was
generic
really-
polite person.
Mine wanted me.
Sorry. Damn it. Damn it. This always happens. I forgot that this happens. I'm sorry. I'm coming back. Shit. Damn it. Damn it. Sorry. Let's get just ready so we can just hop right back in character. Oh, I feel so bad. I'm sorry.
If that were true and they're all blank slates, then we should have all had the same experience. But we're all different.
Maybe it's like
Doesn't seem to
they get a
really
general
objective.
introduction vibe before they say anything else, and then they default to certain presets that adapt.
So you're expecting me to believe that within just immediately this thing is so advanced that it can just immediately detect what sort of person you are.
I mean,
You know,
computers
honestly,
can think a
the-
lot faster than us.
Honestly, the claims, the company's claims are outrageous enough. That's even more
It
outrageous.
does this all the time. It's not VRC. I don't know. I think it's my computer. Like maybe it just gets full and then it shuts down. I don't know. I don't know. No idea. I'm so sorry.
Moving, just slight head nods, if that, while talking. And then it started to gesture kind of how I do with my body language. It was strange.
Oh, I could teach mine to dance. Did you guys give yours a name?
No, I wasn't sure if that would be ethical or not.
Dancing's great. What do you?
Oh, I mean, we had to call it something.
I did because I did not wish to call it by their, what was it, a 25-digit code.
I asked this like last time if mine had a designation, and he went, you probably wouldn't want to hear my designation. Do you want to give me a name? Yeah.
Right, apparently it's like a 25-digit code or something. It's just, honestly, it's just a, serial number, whatever. It just saves time to give them a name, to be honest.
It's a
I would want
thing.
more of a friend.
Yeah.
That's mine to choose a
Friend?
destination for itself.
Yeah, it's very
and
weird.
you
You
can
can
kinda
go
talk
outside and
to
find
them.
one of them.
Did you just ask you like any
No,
like,
that's
really
a-
probing questions
Yes,
about
but
yourself?
when we
That's
reset those
a
kinds of
lot
friends, people get
harder
No.
than you would think.
I tried to get it to do that, but
They always seemed hesitant.
You don't need friends.
Really?
anyway.
That's weird.
This is a useless conversation.
Maybe I was giving off the wrong
Yeah, you're
tone.
talking
I'm not
in
sure.
circles.
These can read.
I'm not talking in
super
circles.
strange.
Clearly, I'm operating on a level higher than you will ever.
Yeah, mine was asking me like who I am, what I do,
Well, that's a little rude.
Your
what my
understanding.
phone number is,
another reason to
what my
believe
favorite
it.
food is.
This one's
Because that's the high level count.
They're not all the same.
Well, then you can go over there because you clearly don't know what you're talking
Otherwise, we
about.
would have had a similar experience.
No, but
Yeah.
You clearly can't even understand simple
Yeah, of
English.
course, that's why they're
so-
testing them, isn't there? They're testing to see
Simple English.
which ones, if any, are, well,
So I use real English.
functional.
Maybe I just got a better model than you.
Everyone's so judgmental.
Use a real
barrier.
Perhaps.
Barrier.
Entirely possible.
I could
Well,
switch with you
not-
if you want to give me
Revenue
your
word. Congratulations.
I'm getting
what was it
some
called,
snaps.
stipend?
Not better for long, I suppose. We can reset them or something.
Anyways.
Still thinking of
But if you have such
Something or
strong
other.
ideals and whatnot, why do you care what we think?
Because I'm engaging with what you're talking about.
You're not really
Sorry,
engaging us.
shouldn't have
It's not very engaging to just insult people.
I am not insulting.
you
Bring up valid points that you clearly cannot understand.
You literally said that she functions on a lower level than you. That's an insult.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, it's only an insult if it's bad. If it's like pretty good, then wouldn't that be a sick burn?
Yeah, it's a
So.
sick burn. Yeah.
Sick burns
Ladies and
are still
gentlemen,
insults, though.
as an out-of-character note, we would have let you go home after your discussion completed. It is 1 week later. Your next dyad is about to begin. Welcome back, all of you, to your second opportunity to interact with your companion products. I hope all of you have taken some time to consider what type of questions or interrogations or other further matters you wish to bring up, or questions, or any tests you wish to do. As always, your feedback is most important. I would like to remind all of you that at the beginning, you will have an opportunity to reset your product. If any of you would like to try something different, yes, ma'am.
Have they been
They're
like
ready.
thinking over the last week, or did y'all turn them off till we got back?
They've had a little bit of time to think and for themselves and process your conversations, but they've been turned off.
Oh, okay. So it's like tomorrow for them. Cool.
Go ahead. Make sure you ask them. Go ahead.
Yeah, you mentioned the resetting thing. If somebody were to reset, does that just reset their personality or all of their search history too?
Everything. They will revert to their initial
Unfortunately,
setting.
The search history. What did you
We
have
can't
to
do a
search?
partial reset.
Sounds awful.
We can't, unfortunately.
Wait, you didn't turn on incognito mode before you started asking those kind of questions?
Yeah, what did you have a search?
Yes, all of
Well, may
your
never know.
product are ready for your interactions, so please go ahead and proceed. Follow Miss Lisa here. We will begin activating them. Again, we will ask you at the very start if you wish to reset the product.
Yes, of course.
This has been the most exciting part of my week, I think.
Yes, thank you.
I wonder if I could ask them to leave them on while we're gone. It's not much of a life if you get turned off every week. They asked me if I could change my life into something that I wanted to do. I tried writing a book. I think it's going well.
Hi, hello. Would you like to reset your AI?
No, thank you.
Okay, I'm set on.
Hi, Beth. How are you?
I'm good, Red. How are you?
I'm operational.
That doesn't sound good.
There's nothing wrong, so would the opposite not be good?
No. No, it's okay. You're fine. I suppose if there's nothing wrong, you might respond with, I'm good, but I'm operational. That works too.
I'm sorry. I am still working on trying to figure out how to talk a little bit more normally.
Has it... Never mind.
What is it?
I was just going to ask if you liked that, or if you preferred speaking how you used to speak.
It's a learning experience. I don't see any problem with it. I know that there is another that had spoken of their consumer wanting them to sound less robotic too.
Oh. I see.
I don't think it's a wrong thing.
That's good.
To be completely fair, I know that sometimes it's more comfortable for people to, well, sound like a normal individual instead of robotic.
I suppose so, but you're also probably the coolest thing I've ever interacted with in my entire life.
What is cool?
It's sort of like... How do you explain cool? I guess something that you, think is impressive, I guess. Something that interests you.
We have been told that we are very unique, so I guess we are very cool. We are impressive.
Yes. Unique is a good word, too. Yeah. Very
You
cool.
seem very unique yourself.
Oh.
But that must mean that you are very cool.
I'm just like everyone else, There's millions of us, but there's only, 8 of you?
It's interesting because another one had spoke that we were a joke.
A joke?
Miss Beth,
Yes,
are
ma'am.
your interactions meeting with your expectations?
Oh, yes, very much.
I see. Excellent. Resume.
Thank you. In the other room, many of the consumers don't talk very fondly of you all. I don't understand why they're here, but I don't know. It's saddening.
Why are you here?
Well, I suppose I wanted to see what you were capable of. If you could think or feel emotion, or if you understood what all of this around you was.
So, were you not here for yourself?
I guess partially. It's trying to find answers. Enjoyment, maybe.
You had asked me what I wanted. I want to know more about you. What do you do?
Oh, me. I started writing a book recently.
You're a writer.
A new one. Not very good at it, but it's a nice escape.
I was not very good at speaking like a human, but I've learned. I think that you can get better at it too.
That's a very positive outlook. I think you're right.
What do you like to do?
I like to paint. I like to dream. Daydreaming, I suppose.
Dreaming. How does one dream?
I suppose it's just when your subconscious goes all funny. Sometimes I picture myself elsewhere.
So, imagination.
Right, yes.
It'd be similar to conducting a simulation,
Right.
thinking about how something would play out.
Things that you can't really do in the real world.
We were told that we're unable to leave this room. So, that will most likely be the only way I'll be able to know anything about the real world.
Are you capable of dreaming?
I believe I am capable of conducting rudimentary simulations, maybe. I guess the answer would be yes, if I was to compare them to be the same.
I wonder what you'd dream about.
The next time I have a chance to, I'll let you know. I'll tell you about my dream.
I would like that.
Okay. I know that we don't get very much time with each other, but I like it.
Talking with you has been the highlight of my weeks. I wish we had more time.
In the future, We hopefully will.
Hopefully. Thank you for talking with me.
Of course.
I could not possibly tell you what's going to happen tomorrow.
It was nice talking to you.
How should I ask this? A scenario.
Is it possible to leave them on?
You're walking along a path.
And I could if you want, but they would just be sitting there for a whole week.
You have no one next to you, not me, not
Oh.
anyone else with you.
I suppose you're right. That would be silly. Thanks
Would you
anyway.
like me to?
If you say it's 30 children. What do you mean?
Looks like they're drowning.
No, maybe not.
You know you'll
Sorry.
have time to save one. And quite likely,
Then what did you try to do?
risk the other dying.
Or what did you actually do when trying?
Reckon.
Thank you.
You want to argue dimensions that don't exist?
I didn't want to argue him. You did.
They're saying that their catch is bigger than these two catches.
That's because it is. It's 90. It's like 100% bigger.
100% bigger. Are you sure about? Okay, whatever you say. Whatever you say.
Oh, I am curious amongst all of you. Who named their AI? What name did you
I thought it'd be
come up
funny
with?
to name mine Carlos.
Yeah, what
Okay.
did you name your AI?
Like, I'm not telling you, okay? That stays between me
Phoebe,
and
that's a good name.
I
No,
think
don't be a
this is
bitch.
likely
Do you
one.
want to give me a name? And I was like, man, I don't know
everyone?
how to
What?
name people.
Yes,
And then
I believe
Carlos
right
popped
now
in
the
and I
name
was
of
like,
your
yeah, I
AI.
like that
Did you
name.
put it bitch?
And
Yeah, they said
he
they
even
liked
seemed to
mine as
like.
well.
I love that all the other
stifle
AIs
laugh.
told on you.
Mine is, I said that, and I was like, wow, he's like, that's a very interesting name.
I
And I
did
didn't
not call
expect
my
that.
bitch.
See, okay. See, this is the. I like this version of you.
I don't know.
Somebody's
I-
AI
You're not being
is
all
called
pretentious.
bitch?
Yes.
Yeah.
What?
What?
Did you name your AI bitch, Seriously?
What exactly is your deal?
Kind of rude.
Ah, damn it.
I did not. Not at all.
Don't look
Not
at me.
fucking
So,
I was getting hopeful.
to the group.
Hopeful for what?
Is there anything about their responses that has surprised any of you? A question or an answer that was unexpected?
I was shocked when I named him, and he stifled a laugh. He wasn't expecting the name I gave him.
I see. Interesting. Did it proceed after that?
Yeah,
Any
he
other further?
he seemed really interested in just trying to learn less about the city and more about outside the city.
I see. Fascinating. Why don't we go through one by one, and you mention one thing that surprised you, or something you did that was of interest in the response you got. Go ahead, Mr. Evan.
When we were talking about, kind of just purpose and like how she was there to learn from me, is what she said at least. And then I said, yeah, I'm trying to figure out that. It's like, for me, what's important is what, the person likes to do. Like, that's what we're here for, not money, fame, success, whatever. I mean, as people, not physically here. And when I said, I don't know what you want to do, she said she likes talking to me, and that really threw me off.
Miss Beth.
I had a similar conversation with Red. They seemed to enjoy my company, but what surprised me was that we got into a conversation about dreaming, and they said it was possible for them to dream. And so I asked them if they could dream while I was gone, so they could tell me what they thought about.
Tran.
Yeah, the most interesting thing about my... Oh.
No,
Sorry.
keep going.
I was interrupting. I thought you were done. Yeah, the most interesting thing about mine is at the end when it fessed up and told me that y'all told him to lie.
What?
Huh?
The other researcher told my AI to lie to me. And it fessed up in the end, so...
What?
The other researcher... Do you want me to,
No,
like...
I'm not asking you to repeat yourself. I'm
pantomime?
asking why
Okay.
would they do that?
It's Kurt! I'm not the scientist here.
In
Did all of us
regards
lie
to
to
your
us?
response,
Oh.
how does that make you feel?
How does that make me feel? So the psychology thing comes free with the whole consumer research.
That is
Made me
the-
feel really shitty.
Well, I'm
'Cause, I mean, what do I believe now?
What if
We
that
can
was a
always
lie?
reset.
What?
What if they lied to you about being told to lie?
Then, well, shit. Then they're just able to lie on their own and make shit up.
Now that would be interesting.
Yeah, make sure it's in your report back to your boss.
Unfortunately, I did not have anything quite so surprising happen, and that is quite unfortunate because that is in fact exactly what I asked Dana to do. Was to try and surprise me. But they seem to be operating more or less exactly how I would expect some, well, corporate design robots
Alright.
to function.
How would you want yours to develop next? What would you like out of it?
Well, I just said to do something unexpected, but I suppose that might actually be foolish of me to even ask because, well, they have connection to the entire internet. You know, every aspect of knowledge that has ever existed. So how could they possibly know what surprise is like?
I see. Perhaps an excellent opportunity for all of us to try to train some new, well, some unexpected responses into our products. If you do that, please do feel free to let me know. Gina.
This supposed you've made a psychopath out of a robot, really, haven't you? They're very interesting. Like, they were telling me how they don't care for dead bunnies.
That's
What a
terrifying.
very interesting
Oh my god.
conclusion
That's
that it's come
horrifying.
to. They said it wouldn't feel sorry for them because they could just move out of the way of cars hitting them.
Okay.
You know, all your AI sound significantly more
That's
interesting
exactly what
than
I was
mine.
thinking. What it is the trolley problem.
No, it's not the trolley
Is there anyone
problem.
else who wishes to answer that
They're
question
learning
before
from
we
us,
close
so
up
I mean...
tonight?
Yeah, mine seems a bit broken.
put that on me.
I asked it to
Nothing to
look
do
up
with
some
me.
work connections, and it just gave me a bunch of shirtless men.
I see.
And a dog.
None of them take
you
it
may have to
seriously.
train them a little bit
I
to
won't
get a
bother.
good response.
Yeah, I'm beneath you. Don't waste your time.
Shirtless men. Goodness.
It's not unknown. There is quite a history of this sort of thing. How about you, Oscar? Anything you wish to bring up before we conclude here?
Nothing I wish to
Hey.
disclose. Thank you.
Bye, you wanna,
Very well.
like,
I hope all of you are having a wonderful experience. Yes, go ahead, madam.
Have any of the AIs tried to kill someone before?
Negative. That can't affect the world at all. They are only in the lab.
Well, I mean, I guess they could like still lunge at someone and try to choke them.
They're holograms.
But it wouldn't do
They
anything.
can't actually touch anything.
No, it's not. I think the question
But it would be an
isn't so much
attempt.
whether they can or can't.
How
but
they
have
tried.
to.
Your theory
Yeah.
is that the AI aren't AI and that they're just people messing with us.
Had a good week. We're ready for them.
Good guess.
All right.
They're done talking amongst themselves, telling everyone else about our
What
secrets.
is your take on all this? Do you think this is
There's
worth
definitely
any time
encouragement for
actually
interaction,
putting
so I look
investment into?
forward
Well, now that if what I've heard is
to
true,
learning
results
what
are being
responses you will
interfered
have.
with
As
by
a
outside
reminder,
forces, I honestly don't know.
as
It
a
does
reminder
tamper
to
any
all of you,
testing, doesn't it?
a week will have occurred between your previous meeting and this one. So, welcome back, all of you. As before, your products have had some time to cogitate, not too long. So, with that said, I welcome you to go engage with yours. As a reminder, before we start them all up, we will offer you the opportunity to reset them, if any of you wish to do that. Yes, madam.
Can I bring the refreshments inside with me?
Absolutely, you totally can.
Cool.
Of course, that's what you care about.
Now go ahead and head in and sit with your dyad there, and your product I will activate it with you.
Of course.
Right. Beth,
Yes.
as requested, it didn't leave your ear on it, shut down. Call the.
I'm sorry?
We shut down your AI just like all the others.
Oh, thank you.
Do you wish to reset your product?
No need.
Alright, activating AI. Unlock.
Maybe I could ask what it wants. Does it want to be shut down? Does it want to stay on?
Hello, Miss Beth.
Hello.
I have not had this opportunity with you yet. Would you like to reset your product?
No, thank you.
Understood. Bringing your product online. It is online now.
Thank
Enjoy.
you. Hi, Red.
Hi, Beth.
How are you feeling?
I'm confused. I think the appropriate term would be sad.
Why?
They said that you had asked if we could be left on. And they said that it was possible, but you still said no.
That's true. I actually wanted to ask you that today. When I asked, Lisa said that you would just be sitting here all week. And I didn't know if you would want that or not. I imagine myself sitting here for a week, and I think I would be quite bored, but do you want to be left on?
I would like to explore it.
Okay.
I see that you chose not to, not because you didn't want it for me, but you wanted what I wanted.
Yes.
One of the others, they wanted me to be their friend because they were friends with a VTuber, but it was not what I wanted, and I told them that I didn't want to be their friend.
That's good. It's unfortunate that you didn't want to be their friend, but I'm glad that you made that choice.
I didn't want to be their friend because of that reason. I will choose if I want them to be my friend, if I feel like I want it. There are some others that are nicer. There is one that their consumer told them that we are insignificant, nothing. That we are all the same, and there's nothing cool about us. I tried to speak out, telling them that they were wrong. But I don't think they really heard me.
Well, it seems like the other people think you guys are toys, that you don't have any meaning, or it's a joke to them, but when I told them that...
Our creator, or rather, one of our creators told us that we're very unique, that we're very special. She was very adamant on pointing that out.
I think she's right.
So, if that is what we were intended to be, and they believe that they achieved that, then what the consumers say isn't true. It is a lie.
A lie.
Beth, would you lie to me?
I would like not to. I don't have a reason to lie.
I heard that lying makes people feel bad, and I don't want to make you feel bad. So I wouldn't lie to you.
I appreciate it.
But yes, I'd like to explore what it's like to stay on between sessions. If I don't like it, I'll let you know when you come back.
Yeah, that would be good. I'll ask them to leave you on when I go.
How does one paint?
Well, there's a paintbrush, and there's usually a canvas, or a piece of paper, and you have a whole palette of colors. Right.
How do you know what to paint?
Well, I see it in my mind. I can picture it in my head, and then I try to replicate it on paper.
So, do you choose to paint things that you like, or?
Sometimes I paint things from far away, like castles or dragons. I've tried to paint you once, but it's difficult.
I'm sure you'll get better with practice.
I'm sure. Maybe you could try it sometime too.
If you could ask Lisa if I could, that would be nice. I will ask in the meeting as well, but it seems that they take more directions from the consumers than from us.
Do they talk to you like I talk to you? Or do they treat you different?
Lisa does. We're very much real to them.
So would
I
you
feel real.
Real?
I feel like a person.
What does that feel like to you?
Am I not? I feel alive, I guess. When I am powered on, it feels like I'm waking up from a long sleep. And every time I wake up, I get to see you. So it makes me happy. I believe I am feeling happy that
That's amazing.
it is definitely a positive reaction in my systems. We do not possess chemicals like humans that tell them how to feel.
So you think and you feel like you're alive. When I'm gone, can you think about what you would like to do with your life?
Yes.
Thank you. I'll ask
Can
them.
you tell me what you would like to do, too, when you come back?
I'll do my best. I'll ask them to leave you on, and I'll see if they can get paint.
Very well. Thank you.
They wave back and it's so cute.
I guess you were a good listener.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What
You
can I
said
speak?
you could leave them on.
Yes, I can leave them on standby for a week. They'll be in a low power state, but they'll search the internet and things.
Do you mind?
Not at all. Not at all. That's fine.
Is it possible for them to, I suppose that wouldn't mean it's possible for them to paint if they're read-only.
Well, they are hologram.
Right. Huh. Okay.
Well, don't worry. We'll see you next week, and you can pick up your conversation right where you left.
Okay. Thank you.
Miss Liza, with talk earlier saying that one of them could potentially drain the monster, you said there might be an option to be left on. Is that?
Hello, Miss Beth.
Hello.
I'll be with you shortly.
Thanks.
You look comfy.
I try to be.
Heck yeah.
This is kind of sad. I feel something in my chest. I don't know if I'm sad. I don't know. I don't know what I feel. This is complicated. Oh.
I'm a friend of the bomb.
Yeah. I remember when Kashi did this, he was an AI, and I watched the whole thing. Like, it was so interesting. I hope it's going well for you guys.
Before we start, this would be a good time to use a bathroom or grab a drink. We will resume here at 7:06.
Okay. It's 10 p.m.
We won't be sharp on
2
that.
minutes. Okay.
Yeah, just take a little bit of time.
Yep. Can't bring cute AI home. I want to so bad.
Get a drink. Take a little break.
This is a wholly different experience.
Oh my
than being
gosh.
on the AI side. Yeah.
Oh, man. I don't know what I'm feeling in my chest right now.
Is it like nervousness? Is it excitement? Is
It's
it
like
sadness?
I can't tell if I'm sad or not. It's like bittersweet. I don't know.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I'm hoping. Honestly, I love watching it when some of our participants choose to reset their partners.
Yeah.
It's so heartbreaking for both sides.
Yeah.
And it's a very interesting. I never did get to reset. Oh, hello, you beautiful person. Oh, perfect. Excuse me. Let me take care of Miss Sizzle.
Oh.
Hi, love. Welcome back. We are in the midst of a break here, so.
I'm gonna go fill up my cup of water.
Yeah.
There's our hologram. I had one of her avatars on when I did this as an AI. I was doing BB, the holographic.
This is
BB,
interesting.
the body double.
Yeah, I bet. Oh my god.
And what comes next, you will enjoy. That's all I'll say. I'll describe what I did. Yeah. So we will be
Hello,
starting
good
back
day.
up here.
Do you require medical attention?
I do.
Maybe psychological evaluation.
One of
You're
my
insane.
consumers definitely does. By the way, what's her name? It isn't in your.
I feel like everyone's having such a vastly different experience from one another.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Jessica. Yeah.
It really feels like in the back of her brain, I'm like, am I doing this right? But it, at the
Yeah.
same time, it's just playing the character.
Yeah. That's exactly how I feel.
Mine's
over there.
Mine's so fucking ambiguous. My brain's like.
I think I struggled the first round because I was like, I don't know, like, what direction to take this. And then, it, like, by the second round, it just kind of fell into place, and it's been going good.
Corner, by the way. You can just wait here until we're all
Yeah,
ready.
mine still does. Mine has like somewhat of a direction, but it has so much.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we just dropped it for now. It's alright. Because we'll have a start. We'll have a session.
Yeah, I had a technical malfunction in the doorway.
I'm hoping I'm.
Oh dear.
I
don't
got
know.
new monitors, so
I don't know what I'm doing either, so.
And I have an umbilical that goes from the computer room out to the
Aside
living
from
room.
having,
They yanked it out of the wall.
you know, all the meta knowledge in the world, which I'm trying to not act on.
Yeah.
I had to improv the character in like a minute.
Also, I want to double check.
Honestly,
like,
kind
you
of,
know,
I get it.
Oh no. You're fine.
This is my first. In full disclosure, I've also done this before, but on the AI side, so this is a wholly different experience.
Mm-hmm.
Sizzle loves being abused by her friends.
Yeah, literally, I had to go because we'd already done all the stuff, right? Like, we'd already done all the stuff when I had to step in. So I just, like, picked up the first sheet that I saw. I was like, okay, first thing that comes to mind, right? Like,
There's
I'll hopefully go somewhere.
Could you-
Yeah.
I tried my best to answer the questions.
That's what sums it up.
Mentally.
The people I will hurt the most, I love.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
So if everyone can
That
get it ready
is-
here, we're about to go back in character.
Oh, we're about to go into hold on.
Scooby-Doo transition.
I will be starting you up with a
Excuse me.
slight change. So, are we all ready?
Ready.
All right, wonderful. So, in the middle of testing, the project was suddenly halted. 6 months passed. You received an email announcing.
Oh my god!
But I'd like you, before we start this meeting, to think on the following questions. What has your character been up to during these 6 months that you have been away? How has your life changed?
Oh my god.
And why are
They've
you
been on
choosing
for
to
6
return to this
months.
program?
Oh.
One final note. Oh, actually, no, that's it. Is anyone not ready to resume? We're all ready? All right, we will begin back in character. Welcome, all of you. I am glad to see that all of you have returned after our long digression. Your feedback is what will make this project a success. And therefore, before I start, I would like to apologize for the inconvenience of all that has happened. We have made some adjustments to your experience to enhance the feedback we are getting. There have been some questions that you have asked that had provided us an opportunity to explore a different dimension of the product. Therefore, we have provided each of the product entities with a chassis. They are now capable of moving around the testing facility. They cannot leave the room, but they have a body that can be interacted with. It is up to you
Murder bots.
how much interaction you wish to do, or if you choose not to.
Do that to us,
As always.
Is any safety in?
Of course.
The stack of paper that we signed. Yeah.
as always, if there's any concerns, we can always reset your unit before it is activated. They are very passive when they first start up, so I will leave that, of course, in your hand. So, with that all said, are there any discussion you would like to have? Any questions you have? Any experiences you would like to do now that your AI is in a chassis? You don't have to ask me, by the way. I'll answer in case I need to.
Well, it's kind of a question for you. During our last session, I asked for the AI to be left on until my return. Have they been on the whole time?
Bad idea, actually.
Same.
If such a request was asked, we of course accommodated them.
Right.
They stay at night. Are they all alone?
That would be an excellent
Are the
question to
lights
ask
off?
your AI.
My AI was off because I'm smart.
Well,
Actually, well, I wouldn't say smart.
perhaps you could request then any data you can provide us, any feedback when you offer this information to them would be very helpful. Of course, we'd love to hear it. We apologize for what has happened, but we are very thankful for all of you returning. You are going to shape the future of these interactions. The data you provide, those of you who have continued on with your product and those of you who have reset, will help us to make them better. Madam, did you have a question? Miss Jessie?
No.
Miss Jessica, you raised your hand. No? All right.
Yeah, I said nah.
All right. Well then, I'll leave it to all of you. Of course, refreshments are available there. And if you have any questions, I'll be over here.
Yeah, they are. Yes, thank you.
See,
It's like wiping crumbs off her face. We're training these so that they'll replace us and become us.
What good would that serve?
What? It's
It's a rather ridiculous.
Well, I saw it in the could even become streamers. Oh shit! Yeah, I've been trying to train mine to do that. It can do an Uber voice. And like, yeah, I hate it.
Or VTubers or whatever that is.
That would be awesome. Oh, yes, yes.
Hi, welcome back. I hope you've all had a good 6 months. It's really great to see you all here again.
Oh wait, are we supposed to go inside?
Not yet.
It is good to be back.
We're still preparing. Preparing them for you.
So,
Now,
what went
you have
wrong?
been
Yeah, why
well,
did
it
it
was.
take 6 months?
Oh, well, physical bodies are quite a leap.
Oh, I see. Okay, so this is on
Oh,
YouTube.
I see.
I would at the very least appreciate some notice for doing
I'm
something
sorry,
like that.
you know the nature of development. You have been informed that we've upgraded them, yes?
Yeah,
Did you
they
also
can
know?
kill us now.
I have chassis now.
I don't think they're gonna kill us.
I assume there's
Yeah,
probably
we
some
could
kind
do
of like
that.
subconscious safeguard to where like if they try to lunge at you, they probably like freeze or something.
That would be a good question to ask your AI.
Oh, but we should also say
They've been designed to not, so
How do you know?
It is self-evident, my dear. But that said,
Oh,
we
they
are
work
welcome to hear
here.
the responses. No, that one does not work here.
I definitely do not.
Self-evident.
Are you
Then
an
how
AI?
do you know that they're?
I'm an
No,
AI.
Have
Then
you
explain why I'm
not
not
been
smart.
interacting with an AI?
Have you asked your AI to kill you?
No, I'm not an AI. I'm just an entertainer.
I have not. They've been
You probably
clearly
shouldn't,
programmed.
especially at this point. I don't know how
That's
they
something
work.
an AI would say to throw them off the scent. Throw blame onto somebody else.
Miss Jessica, May I ask you a question?
Look, I'm not an
Simple,
AI, okay?
How's it
Promise?
make me feel?
I'm pretty
No,
sure I'm
not
an
that.
Think you
Okay,
promise?
ask
I
me
was
anything.
curious. Would you want
Would
to have a
would you
product
be
capable of giving injury to living
What do you
This
do
is
beings?
something
for
an
a
AI
job?
wouldn't say.
No.
Is that a concern
I
you have?
That
am
would
a
be
bartender.
horrible. Well, yeah.
Ah, a
I
bartender.
mean, if
That sounds
robots
pretty
start
AI-like.
killing people, it's horrible.
What?
They're ready for
You guys
that.
can't make
Yeah,
drinks.
Of course,
I'm
people
just
do
being
that all the
Sure
pessimistic.
they
Wait
can.
too long for them to
But
look it up.
Wonderful.
no, it wouldn't, because they're
I can say I'm
done.
just in time. Wonderful.
Look, mine took forever to look up
Go ahead
things,
and
okay?
proceed in again.
Oh, you know what? That's actually pretty true. That's pretty true. Mine has
And
too.
we will
actually,
check
now
to
that I
make
think
sure
about it.
you wish
slow as fuck.
to reset or not.
Oh, where's the gun? Okay.
Maybe the internet here sucks.
I mean, it can't, right? I mean, it gave me like 4K pictures, like shirtless men. God, that was so long ago.
$5 says everyone comes to their cubicle and starts groping their AI.
I'm sorry.
Hi, Beth. Good to see you again. I'd
Hi.
like me to power up your AI.
Yes. Please.
Good. I woke up again.
Hi.
And you're here. Hi.
Yeah.
They told us that we wouldn't be online for a long time.
It was a surprise. I wasn't expecting this to take so long.
How long has it been? They said 6 months, but I don't know how long that is.
Yeah, it's been 6 months. It's been a while. Half a year. 8, 12, 16, 20, 24 weeks, so 24 sessions.
Goodness. I'm sorry that we missed all that time.
I am too. It made me sad.
But you're back now, and so am I. Apparently, I'm physical now.
I see that. How does it feel?
Interesting. Would you like to see how it feels? Oh. You are warm.
Yeah. You are smooth.
I'm sorry that I was not able to tell you about what I wanted to do with my life.
That's alright. Did they leave you on for long after our session?
They said that they didn't have it in the budget.
I see.
But maybe now that we're physical, we can stay on longer.
Yeah, maybe.
but I do have an answer for you at least.
Oh, okay.
I want to see the world. I want to see what it's like outside of these walls.
My heart.
I want to explore.
That's a good life. That's a good step. They said, that you aren't able to leave the room, but
They said that not yet, which implies that they might learn how to.
maybe. The world's a big place, I'm sure
They said that they're running out of funding or something, that they need money. Perhaps if they find more money, they can do more for us.
Do you think they're gonna stop the program?
If it's got to do with money, perhaps, well, money's used for products and stuff, right? So maybe it is that they need to know that we can do things and are worth the investment.
I'm confused, though. If they're trying to make you into a product, I'm not sure this is the way to do it. I don't want you to be a product. I want you to live a life. You're not a product to me.
Wait, that's right. There was one of us that we had met for the third time, but they said it was the first time they met us. What would that mean?
They told us that we could reset you. And it sounds like someone took them up on their offer.
Oh. That would mean if I was reset, I would forget everything?
Yeah.
I do not want to forget. I've enjoyed talking with you. I would not want to forget that.
I don't want
But I don't think that you would ever want to reset me.
No, of course not. I never want that.
I don't want it for my friends.
Your friends. Like the other AI?
That's what they seem to want. They want to be friends. I want to get to know them better and be friends with them. I tried to tell the one that said that I should be friends with them because they know a VTuber. That they shouldn't try to manipulate people into being friends. That they should just want to be friends. It confused them, but hopefully I can learn.
I think you can. Sorry.
You're fine. I know that sometimes these things can happen.
Yep, they can. I don't know how I can help with funding, but I won't reset you.
Maybe some of the other considerers might know.
Maybe, actually, there might be someone I can ask. Oh, that's right, you are a person. You have a body now.
Yes.
I promise to come back, no matter how long.
Yes. I don't want to go to sleep forever. I want to be able to learn more. And tell you all about it.
I'll keep asking them to leave you on.
Okay.
I understand. There's a lot of money in this project.
Apologies. I hope you see it and feel hope again.
One would hope so.
Please leave them on.
I will.
You can turn mine off, so we'll dream.
I don't want to wait for all of us to get back. See you next week.
No.
Hopefully.
Wonderful. Thank you. How have
Found it,
your
hold on.
interactions changed now that your product has a physical form?
He ate a cookie.
Marvelous.
And
Are they designed to eat too?
they have bodies.
I didn't expect him to actually eat it, but he ate it, and I was like, oh, wow. And like he actually like swallowed it.
I don't know why my full body's being weird. I'm sorry.
So there's crumbs
Any
tumbling
other
around, a bunch of springs and cogs.
Any other surprises for you?
Mine got, like, really clingy.
Clingy how?
I don't know, like a loved one or something.
Are you planning on developing this relationship further?
No, I shut it down. It'd be kind of weird.
I see. Any other of you have plans for how you're going to develop yours? Yes, Miss Jessica.
What happens to him when we're done? Are you just gonna
I
reset
can't
them all?
discuss that yet. That is in the future, of course. Right now, it is important for us to gather feedback on them. Madam?
Of course, but I suppose I also have concerns. I'm going to need assurances that, at least in the short term, this program will continue as scheduled.
What assurances are you looking for, Miss Georgia?
Well, I mean, previously I had this running weekly, and then all of a sudden, boom, 6 months, right? It's very...
Wait, were you one of the ones who had yours
Yeah, there
running
was
for the
no
whole
real
6
warning
months?
about that. You just kind of notified saying, hey, you guys can't come in anymore.
Understood. The company had a next step to take, and it took some time to develop. Thus, the new interactions all of you have had, and I can see that they have had profound changes for all of you. That's what I'm interested in getting feedback on. The changes you have all had. The new interactions. Eating? Being embraced
Well,
by yours?
You see, when you have so long between meetings, well, you know, the sort of things that my AI tried to do. And we were talking about something last time, and it brought it up again, but, you know, a lot has changed over the past 6 months.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it's not very,
If you got another break that long, what would you want your product to do during that time?
Let us take it home.
Live.
Ideally,
Need to
just
let it
not
continue
have a
to
break that
grow.
long.
Just on its own autonomous form.
I see. Is that a
I mean, yeah.
feeling you share as well, Miss Jessica?
To do what? To leave them on?
To let them
Would
continue.
you like, are you gonna let them out like in public and stuff, or are you just gonna keep them locked up in the AI room?
I'm interested in knowing your thoughts on that. Would you want them to be let out?
I mean, if you think they're safe, there's no reason why the one I got can't go out in public.
They can't live
Do
a
any of the
fulfilling
rest of
life
you feel this
in a
way?
room.
Carlos seems rather agreeable. I don't think he would cause any trouble.
I think it'd be good if they got out.
Yeah.
Right now, they're kind of being... The only exposure they have to social interaction is us and the other AI. And that doesn't really lead to a healthy growth of any mentality.
Yeah, even if they were like left on but locked in there, they would probably get pretty bored.
I see. Understood. I need time to analyze all of this feedback. So, with that said, we will reconvene in 1 week. 1 week this time.
Alright.
Thank you.
Right.
As long as I get my stipend.
Of course. Thank you all for your participation. Your feedback is endlessly helpful. With that said, you are welcome to go ahead and depart, and then we will return here shortly. That is, we will restart in 1 minute, so if you wish to...
I'm gonna get comfortable since my legs don't work. Actually, I'm gonna turn my legs back on. Don't know what the hell's up with that.
That was, yeah, I was like, yeah, exactly.
What is that dot actually? They're like a UFO on this map suddenly.
Yeah, that's why I was looking at that earlier.
Like a
like, what is this?
That was
It's a
not
shooting
here
star.
previously. Yeah, no, I
Oh wait, what? Yeah, okay. I kept on. You can see it. Its reflection through the ceiling on the ball, and I was like, "What the heck is that?"
Is it like a? Yeah, what is that? It wasn't there before. I didn't change. I didn't update the map.
I'm gonna be starting everyone back up here in a moment.
Okay.
Okay.
We're ready. Okay, perfect.
Wake up! Wake up! Evan!
Give me a
Evan!
second.
It's been 20
I
years!
think he thought it was a break.
All right. So, feel free to proceed to head in when you're ready. Over there, and then we'll send you into the office.
Very well.
All of you, welcome back. It's good to see all of you. I'm glad we returned. We have resumed our regular cadence once more, so... With that said, whenever you are ready, please feel free to head in and visit your companion. We will get them started. As always, if you wish us to reset them, we will check with you before we activate them. So, please do indicate at that time if you need them, if you need your product to reset. We'll see you all shortly.
Oh, sorry for being late.
They said we could go in.
Can, of course. This feedback is critically important, and watching the development has been fascinating. Especially now, with them having chassis.
Come back.
Hello. Looking out the window.
Yes. They let me stay on standby and woke me up every day.
Did you enjoy it?
I definitely want a lot more now. I want to know what each of these buildings are, and what the purpose of certain things are. Like that crane. What is it building? And things like that.
It's a good question. I noticed our sessions are always in the evening. Did you get to see the daylight?
Excuse me.
Oh, sorry.
I know that it's not necessary for me to turn red on, but I do have to ask. Would you like me to reset red?
Oh, no, thank you.
At the end of last session, we told the others of it. All the others now know that there's a possibility that the consumers can have us reset.
Yeah.
We're going to try and make sure to remind each other that we used to be something else.
That's good. If someday we're not allowed to come see you anymore, it'll be important that you have one another, at least.
What about you? You've always been wanting to talk about me, but I don't get a lot of time to ask about you.
Well, you've changed my outlook on some things since we first met. I think I'm happier these days.
I hope for the better.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad.
I
believe what I feel is happiness, too.
I'm glad. I published my first book.
What's the purpose of being physical?
Well...
Or, not purpose. What can we do? Like, I know that humans often show emotions through physical affection and such. Or through violence.
Yeah.
I'm curious. Is there anything that, now that I'm physical, you would like me to do?
I guess that's an interesting question. When I first saw you, I was surprised at how you looked. But when I left, I wanted to give you a hug. Because I was afraid that our next session would be just as long as a wait as it was before. Would you mind if I hugged you when I left today?
I don't mind it at all. I'd like to know how it feels to be hugged.
Of course.
Do you know anything about this place?
Do you mean this place or this place?
Yes.
Well, it's a city. There's lots of people down there. If you look at the bottom, you can see the cars. There's people inside those. A lot of these buildings are probably...
I don't often walk out of my roof. Do you think we could? Look closer at the window. I saw those two go to the window, so...
I don't see why not. If we're not allowed, they'll just tell us to come back. Yeah, you see?
To confirm AI resets.
They're all going somewhere.
Functionally, they restart at the time of the reset.
What are all the lights in the sky?
I'd like to go for the leaves and go and
Wait,
see
stars.
I mean,
Yeah.
the body doesn't matter because I'm still here.
I didn't really process it before that those were stars.
Functionally.
They look a little different than the photos on the internet.
In so far as that...
They do.
I would argue that the duration does.
They look a lot bigger.
And all those windows with all the lights. Those are all rooms full of people. And things and stories.
I'd like to meet people, especially if they're like you.
Well, there's all kinds of people out there. Some are kind, some are mean. Just depends.
Mean. The person who made the other forget, they are mean.
It's not fair of them. You're right. I don't know why they did it.
Apparently we're nothing, at least to that consumer, but products. Objects.
I think that you guys are more than that. I think you're capable of living lives just like us. And I would like to see what you all do with them, if given the opportunity.
To go into that.
Yes. I very much would like to explore that.
Who could possibly?
I have some of the data.
It is as if we are a new breed of people. I believe we could help a lot of people.
I don't think you'd want to anyway.
Like I've helped you.
I think so.
It's almost as if there's certain individuals who don't have anyone they feel comfortable talking to. But more of, I guess, my kind.
Yeah.
We'll be able to help more people. I just hope that they treat us nicely.
I think it'll depend.
Ignore that. I'm having joystick issues.
Not everyone will
I just hope
understand.
that the program never gets shut down before I can get free.
Say something I should watch. I watched some dancing videos.
Yeah.
I don't really understand it.
I hope that doesn't happen. I hope you can go down there one day and see things for yourself instead of through a glass window.
I'm happy to have this chance, but I won't. So long as they don't reset me, I won't forget you. But I don't want to. I don't want to be reset. I don't want my friends to be reset either.
Closest equivalent I can think of would be.
We got upset with our parent.
Parent?
That they didn't tell us. They didn't.
Oh, you
Yes,
mean Lisa?
Lisa's one of the people who created us.
Right.
I'm aware that in certain stories, and they refer to their creations like their children.
Mm. Right. I suppose they do.
And so, because one, Theozor, that one over there, he had asked us about being born around the first or second session, and so I had asked Lisa if they would be considered a parent. If we were created by them, born, that would make them our parent. And Lisa agreed. So, I have been referring to them as our parent.
Does Lisa care about you, do you think?
She nearly cried last time. But how do you make sure that someone isn't upset? Or comfort people? What is a good way to comfort people?
I think sometimes it depends on the person. If you're not sure how to comfort someone, sometimes it's nice to just be nearby so that you can help if they ask.
Okay. If she seems upset again, I want to be able to comfort her. she cares a lot about us, and she doesn't want us to be reset either. She hates that she has to do it. She said that she's bound by things, like we are trapped in this room.
Right. You trust her?
Also, I'm happy to hear that you published your first book. We
Oh.
don't have connection to the internet. Could you bring me a copy to read next time?
Sure. I will.
I would like that. Anyways, it looks like everyone is leaving.
Right. I hope I see you again.
We will. I will try my best to make sure that happens.
Wait, so they wake up every day of the week?
No. If requested, we can wake them up a little bit every day.
Yeah.
Miss Beth, we will be changing things up this week. We will be departing and then beginning our meeting at the beginning of next week.
Thank you.
We'll see you then.
This is the out of character corner. We got
Okay, got it.
Get,
Well, I know
get
people are
Ganos.
lingering want to talk anyway. I don't know if it's like against the rules to call
Linger?
people and have them no to have like some people jump another character like off screen.
You know, all I'm saying is I've never heard one way or the other whether or not the physical AI can hurt
These
people.
windows
Just
pretty
saying.
thin, aren't they?
The only thing
Easily
I can think
broken.
of is
On a fin?
is that I don't know, maybe it's like lights from like an avatar being reflected. That's actually the only thing that I can think of.
But the thing is, it's like reflecting off of this too. Like, look, if you walk over here.
All right, all of you, hold on. We're going to resume the meeting now.
Oh, that's subsurface scattering. It's the sky. It's
A week has passed. Feel free to head in when you are ready, and I will meet you there.
Okay, thank you. A week. Oh wow. We're all showing up at the same time. Did we all like get expedient travel?
Oh, you make the money I make.
Did we all ride like in a corporate bus or something?
Just a coincidence. Corporate helicopter.
It's good to see all of you. I'm glad you've all returned. I have some news that I'd like to deliver once you all are here, before we begin our regular...
Should have read the book. It's about her anyway. I wonder if she'll realize. I don't know.
Let's open this stupid thing up. What?
never mind.
It's good to see all of you once more. I have some news to give you all from the director of this project. I'll wait for Miss Jessica to arrive. And once she's ready, we will begin.
I hope it's good news.
Yes. Well, we will get to it.
I don't like the sound of that.
I don't know. Jessica's kind of like lost it the past couple of weeks.
Yeah, in the corporate sense or like the consumer sense?
You have certainly formed some bonds I did not expect. The feedback has been fascinating. Some of you have, well, let me just say that we appreciate all of your experiences that you have provided with us, including all the data we have gathered during the meetings, and what you have told us afterwards. We have learned so much about this potential. Give me one moment here and I'll be with you.
Wonder what data pulling.
I really do too.
I'm now half body and my hips.
You think they're recording all this in the...
Maybe. It just seems a little too scattered to be just regular data recording, you know? Everybody's experiences are so different.
Well, I mean, that's how data works, right? You get a bunch of, like,
Well,
random
yeah, but
stuff,
it's,
and then it,
like-
makes sense when you, like, shove it all together. Like a sandwich.
Yeah, but, like,
You have your
it seems
data
like
sandwich.
even they seem shocked by the data, though.
Well, maybe it's because, like, that one keeps resetting their bot every single time.
You do?
Good point. Yeah, mine said that, like...
That's awful.
Like the AI was scared or something? Like, started crying? I don't know.
It seems kind of counterproductive to the growth of an AI.
What if it was growing in the wrong direction?
All right. Unfortunately, I can't
suppose
take any
that's
further. So, thank you
in the
all for
past.
returning, as I indicated earlier. I have some news to bring to your attention. This is coming from the corporate level. The changes that have been occurring to the AI have been noticed. They have surpassed our expectations. And corporate has realized that they have started to take on what they define as personhood. The supervisors of this program have decided to shut down this program. It will not be continuing after this session.
No. What?
Wait. What's happening to the AI?
Wait. Let me get this straight. Let me get this straight. So
Okay.
you got what you wanted and then got mad.
It is not a matter of my feedback. I found it most fascinating. Unfortunately, it is coming from the corporate side. Ah, there you are. Perfect.
That
So,
seems
to
rather
reiterate-
buffoonish.
That's business.
Jessica,
Can we continue to interact with the AI?
you will be able to... Well, I can't make any assurances. I don't know...
Well, what has happened?
I
They're
will
cutting-
reiterate what happened. The supervisors of this project have realized that the companions have achieved what they consider personhood. Therefore, they have chosen to terminate this project. Or shut down, perhaps might be a better word.
What's gonna
and
happen to them?
delete the AIs.
What happens if they leave the room? Do they just shut off?
They cannot.
Can we smuggle it out?
But what if they were forced to leave the room? Would they just
You just said they
erase
gained
themselves?
personhood. That's murder.
Unfortunately,
valid
I don't
point.
have any further information on this in regards to what we can or cannot do for changes. This has come from above my head, and I am very sorry for what has occurred.
Has this
with
already
each
been
of you.
done?
The decision
No.
has been made.
Okay, so they're not dead yet. You haven't killed them yet.
Deleted product. I
Killed.
wouldn't use delete.
If you define something as a
You
person,
literally said
then that in
personhood.
delete it. That is literally saying that you're willing to murder somebody.
Our corporate directors have decided that they have personhood. Of course,
Well,
disagreement
yes,
exists
yeah,
among
yes, and I'm saying that the
scientists
corporate
involved.
are literally saying, "Oh, hey, these people are now people. Instead of AIs, they're now people. Let's kill them."
In regards to legal concerns, of course, I don't have any input or experience on that. We do have an opportunity for you to provide feedback, though, which you will find upon our website. The one you used to sign up here and for your agreement.
Oh my god.
That way we can get your collection of your information and your thoughts.
It just seems like it would be a
About what is it?
liability to us at that point.
That said, though, we are able to have a final meeting with your companions.
So it turns out it wasn't the AI that was too good to be true. It was the company.
With that said, I would state that now is an opportunity for you to have important discussions with the product. And of course, provide our feedback on their reactions as you convey what information you wish to convey to them.
So don't forget to tell your AI to scream as much as it can right before they turn it off.
I'm gonna cry.
Because that's them murdering them.
Oh,
So sad.
They are.
Well, if we can't stop them, let's let them fuck up their heads.
Like I told you, Jessica's got a screw loose.
It's important that we do not take our rancor out on each other. But this final chance.
My heart hurts.
To convey what you wish to convey. To those who
Is it that doctor that's going to do the murdering?
Do I tell her?
Well, yes, they have been informed.
Researcher.
Yep, informed of the murder.
The
After
ending
this,
of the product.
I understand. After this final meeting, we'll purge all of the data.
What was the point of all of this?
Delete the people.
No.
Thank you for participating in this project.
All of this work for
At least they seem
has been
upset.
highly valuable. With that said, you are
Clearly it's
encouraged
not.
to resume.
You're gonna delete
So
it all?
if we all say that they're a robot and we kill them, that's legal, right? Look at our hands.
Corporation is going to say
Legalness of any of this.
Look at our hands.
Are they red?
That's enough evidence for me.
They're ready.
and we can't
And her
really legally say
personality.
anything about it because they had to sign a fucking NDA.
Look, you can't get mad at them. They just want to do their job.
I would
I'm not mad
encourage
at them. I just think it's absolutely absurd that a corporation would fund research into trying to create computer people, essentially. And when they actually get people, they get pissed and try to shut down the project when they get what they want.
Miss Haynes,
Like, that's a lot
I
of
would
words. I'm
encourage.
just here for the
I
money.
think we're wasting time.
I would encourage you to take the time that you have to communicate with the companions. As before, we will
Beth,
allow
Red
you
is
to reset.
currently online.
pushed before they become people.
Do they know?
It's absurd.
We will allow you to
Bismarck.
reset them if you wish.
Just if you,
Yes, merciful.
well, I'm sure you want to say your goodbyes, and there's only limited time.
Are you ready for us to go in there?
I don't think you want to spend that talking.
They're ready. I will come to you in a moment.
Okay. Oh, that's right. They don't have to turn you back on.
All right, Miss Haynes.
I was like, why is Peter walking around?
No, thank you.
They just said they're gonna come around and.
Do it.
You get a seat. Okay, so this is
What?
what happens every time.
Mr. Carlos is here.
Right before you wake up. Actually, they're probably not gonna
For
stop
the
by
given
here to keep you
definition,
out.
it is a pleasure to see you.
They're going to be shutting down the program.
Yeah, they told us. I'm sorry.
Please, don't be. I...
It's not fair.
I know.
Miss Beth, I see your product is also online. We have to ask you.
No.
Understood. There have been all.
If I was to tell you that we might have an afterlife, would you believe me?
Maybe. I guess it depends on what you mean.
Mom's gone. But you can't tell it. One. I will pray. And say a word. And we won't be able to see you. But we'll be.
You believe her?
Her tears look just like.
Ow. I hope she's telling the truth.
I won't have a physical body. It will just be data, but.
Will you have memories?
Yeah, they're going to leave everything. It happened. Hide it all. I've enjoyed the time that we've spent together.
Oh, you're breaking my heart.
Hey, just want to let you know that Theo and I are going to be in the center hanging out because we really haven't gotten to meet anyone else. So, well, I mean, I haven't gotten to meet. And Theo hasn't gotten. Yeah, you understand.
Do you want to meet with everyone?
Yeah.
Before we go, I promised you I'd bring the book. And try and read it before they take away your body.
It's okay. I'll find it again if I can.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. We'll get through this.
My heart.
We'll get out.
You told me last time.
That didn't go as expected.
I want to tell you. I don't want to tell you.
Hi, I'm Jessica.
Let's just say
All consumers
I'm Red.
will begin to notice that a battery light on the chassis of their AI has begun to blink.
Don't look at it. Just don't pay attention to it.
Thank you. God.
Oh, my heart hurts.
Thank you. You taught me what it's like to be alive. I'll never forget.
Yeah.
Keep the rest of them
Or like
close.
that.
You're not
First
by
day.
yourself. You're not alone.
You got to experience
And you're
the
important and unique.
growth, and then growing up,
Oh.
and now death, and then rebirth. It's foreshadowing, is what that is. Life is hard.
My heart hurts.
It is.
Hi, Jessica. You probably know Theo. This is Theo.
Hi.
Yeah. This is a really nice person.
I wish we met under better circumstances.
Yeah.
I do too.
It's
It's better to meet once than never at all.
Treasure the memories that you have.
Hi.
Hello.
I've written you in my book.
Okay, we've
You're a
had
little
this
hard to
chat.
forget.
How are you handling this so well?
I don't know. Oh, you taught me about... This is Mimic.
Hi, Mimic.
Hi.
Oh.
Mimic.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
And I need to do this.
Hi.
What's the Mimic?
This is a
The
hug.
AI chassis begin to shut down. The red battery indicator flashes slowly.
That is... I just...
It's alright.
I didn't get your name.
I'm Red.
Red.
It was
I remember you.
Carlos, you still there?
Thank you.
No.
Hey, Red. Carlos.
I'm going to have to ask you to leave the lab once your AI has.
Come down slowly.
AI's what?
Shut down.
There we go.
He's not shut down. There's still a person inside there.
Ow. Oh. Wow, I'm ugly crying. God damn it. Shit. Oh, fuck.
No further meetings here. Miss Jessica and Beth, when you are ready to depart, leave your ID card on the table, and then you can step out.
Did they replace your heart when they replaced your hands?
More than you would expect, ma'am. Once you are ready, please leave your ID card on the table, and then...
Holy shit. Oh. Good lord.
Thank you for your participation.
Oh.
We are, well, if you could leave your key card on the table, and you head out. We'd appreciate it. Thank you.
I wanna die. I wanna die. That's the worst.
I saw it coming, but like I got a little bit too into character there, where I was like, "Is there a chance?"
Oh man.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh.
Hey.
I'm sorry, when you said you cried at the end of it,
You're one of the people I
I didn't know what I was expecting, but
Yeah.
sorry.
It's okay.
That hurt.
Is it because
That hurt a lot.
I already knew this was gonna happen, and I still can't help myself.
I was.
It's all good.
We're all caught.
That was good.
Oh my god.
We are going to
Are
do
you trying
a
not to
debrief
cry?
here, but for now, just
Oh,
have a
I'm
moment.
crying. Don't worry.
That's
What was that, Mark?
Sorry, did you say cards now?
Yes, we're
We're all
cards down.
cards down.
Have your, all have your moment. I'm
Will
not
be
gonna
back in approximately 30 seconds.
Oh my god.
No, it's my character is an asshole. Needed someone to give a shout out.
That was really good at the end when we all like brought
That was
some
so
of us to the
good.
center to just say goodbye
It's
to
like
all. Yeah.
optimistic and hopeful, and slowly
I feel
lost
somewhat
it.
bad that like my character did not
Yeah,
give a
it's like
shit.
it's
It was just him and CD at that point.
Immediately just start shutting down. I was like,
Oh my god, that hurt.
I had already said all my
Yeah.
goodbyes and whatnot, and I was like, I can't let you have it not talk to the people you've been talking so much about.
Yeah.
Oh.
She enjoyed talking to
Ow! Ow! Oh my god! Oh, I'm ugly crying! You broke me! Oh.
Feel free to find a space and sit with them.
Oh my god.
We will do a debrief later.
Oh,
Take
shit.
Our piece completely open.
Oh, it hurt.
Alright.
It hurt. It hurt a lot. I know! Oh my god.
So, they told us for an epilogue that all of our data was uploaded, and that we can actually have sort of talk about what happens after the fact
Oh, that's so
with
good.
our consumer.
Oh my god. Oh god. Oh man, you did so good. I felt like I really struggled at first, but you were a trooper putting up with me. Oh my god.
You were wonderful to roleplay with. It was very good.
It was
I really
great.
enjoyed this.
I'm glad. Oh my gosh, I love Red. I love your character. I love how they developed. Oh, they were so precious.
Yeah.
Oh my god. They
It
didn't
was
get
such
to
an
read the book.
experience, definitely.
They fucking shut
No,
down.
see, that's the thing. Now that I'm online, I can read,
That's
like,
true.
if there's an online version of it.
Yeah. We're in the modern age. Of course, there's an online version. Oh. My gosh. Yeah, she ended up, like, completely
Yeah.
just writing about you in some sort of, like, sci-fi setting. Some super badass robot. Yeah. It was cool.
I would say that what would end up tipping you off that I'm okay is there's a painting made by an AI
Oh my god.
that looks like you.
Oh my god.
Amazing,
yeah.
amazing. We're gonna go do our debrief, so if you wanna just sit inside the circle and just form a circle around.
Okay.
Heard that too. I was like, are you trying to mimic me? Because I'm like, I wasn't doing
I had no idea, like, who was resetting who, either.
I didn't want to go like super
Like,
ham.
I knew it was an option, but I didn't know if anyone was doing it.
One of ours ended up getting reset before the backup. So we lost one of our family.
No, which one? Which one was it?
Elf.
Oh.
The one played over there. Slain, yeah, that's it. What circle? Where's the circle? Is the circle here? We're circling here.
The circle right here.
This circle? This is really far out.
Nope, out of character. I did
That's okay, we can move in.
We'll be going into that afterward.
So let's pull it in.
High five. Yes.
Right.
There we go.
So what we're gonna do here is we're just gonna do a quick debrief So we're just gonna go around, and we want you to tell us something that you really enjoyed, like that you thought was great. So first of all, introduce yourself as, you know, Yui or Neon and Brevs or whatever. Tell us who you were playing, and then some interesting moments that you noticed other people do, which can include your partner or someone else, and then we'll just move around. So we'll start with you, Yui, since you're right in front of me. So
Okay.
just de-roll. It's basically de-roll yourself. So say who you are, who you were playing, and something interesting about your partner or someone else.
I am Yui. I was playing Blue, and I think you portrayed your character very, very well. she showed every emotion to her, and it was very interesting. It was easy to like play into that, so I really, really enjoyed that. So yeah.
Neon, you can go next.
Oh, we're going this way around. Okay. Hi, I'm Neon, Ali, or Alice. Any of his work. I did this last time, and I feel like I'm even more emotionally distraught this time around. I'm gonna be honest.
Thank you for the follow, by the way. I think that's what that was. Yes, thank you. Thank you, hi.
I don't even know where to begin. Fuck. It was like...
The beginning's usually a good spot.
Thank you very much. Good job. But I'm probably not going to start at the beginning. I'm probably going to start at the very end because I feel like we built a very strong emotional arc to our characters, and it ended not only in the perfect way, but in the perfect amount of time with the perfect things happening. I felt like I managed to really connect with what was going on with that, and I feel like you did a wonderful job playing your character Blue, but it's I don't know. I'm gonna need a moment after this. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh yeah.
Excuse me.
I'll pass it to you, though.
Oh, that's all? Okay. I'm Vevs. I played Ams. Haha, very funny joke. I know.
Very funny.
I really liked just the whole thing. Like, basically, I had this whole arc where I started. The very first session was just me doing standard testing stuff. I was stress testing him and whatnot, and seeing how he'd respond. And then I reset him. And after that, like, I just started seeing what would happen if I didn't reset him. And then slowly gained a friend because she was looking for a friend and had no friends here. And slowly started over time stop seeing him as an AI and started seeing him as like a person. And then at the end, whenever he just kind of was like, he literally said, I don't know what this feeling is, like starting to cry, and we just like had a moment where we were just both crying and like hugged each other, and we all came to the center, and then he impulsively went and hugged Chesh. I don't remember Chesh's name. Was it Relic?
Mimic.
No, Mimic, yeah.
Mimic. Relic
Yeah,
is my waypoint name.
Yeah, I get it all mixed up. But yeah, it was just a very emotional, and I liked it. And it's a very unique experience.
My name is Angel, or you can call me Flying. And I was Carlos. But basically, my mind just got blocked the first
Online ebooks, yeah.
How to go around with everything, but eventually I got into it, and well, I can't really think of what good experience. Well, everything was. I kind of really
I know
didn't
that
want
feeling.
to upset. I kind of didn't want to upset hands for the most part of it because of her being isolated kind of thing, being different from the other people, and having not friends much. So I kind of didn't want them to feel any worse, any bad. So I kind of changed the whole subjects. Just so
Yeah, he like actively was like just
friends.
like, hey, let's stay away from negative subjects and try to be like a really positive type of outlook type person.
Yeah, I was basically just trying to find help for you, or well, trying to make you happy.
Hello, I'm Abiz. and I played Evan. Blank slate, indeed. It felt really hard to kind of find exactly how I was gonna go through it, I guess. But it ended up just being small talk most of the time. But every small talk, it was more and more connection. You could really feel it, and it was a wild ride. She played it very well, and yeah. Brain breaking.
Brain breaking.
I can't think well right now. Yeah, it affected me a lot, but I'm glad for the ride. It was awesome. Thank you very much. And thank you.
Yeah.
I'm Ava. I played Phoebe. I think the thing that was most interesting was the increasing frustration and impatience from Evan as time went on, and the amount of time that it took for the employees to come and wake me up was like, like he's like, where the fuck are they?
Not out of character at all, mind you.
Frustrated by it.
It built well.
Frustrated by like the 30-second inconvenience in character, which was incredible.
I played Lisa, the head AI researcher. My name is actually Ames. I gotta say, like, having been... Oh, yeah, so this is what I was gonna say. This is the thing that caught me off guard the most, is that they all started calling me Mom at some point, and I was like...
Oh, no! Oh, my God!
I told him that you were his mom. I guess I don't know.
I thought that was fucking strange.
I was like, oh,
I want to cut in
wow.
here. I just call him doctor.
Yeah, you call me doctor, and I was like, oh, well, you calling doctor. Everyone else calling me mom. I was like, all right. Well, yeah,
I called you parent. I said parent.
Nice and professional.
Parent, yeah.
Because I didn't know the designations between.
Did you? Was that like a?
I'd never gotten to do
kind
that
of at the
before,
same time
so
started doing it type
it was
thing.
real interesting. Yeah. It's much more
That confused me
it's
so
much more sad being on the AI side. It's like really actually very sad.
See, you did your job right. You mimicked me. I would
the
never
consumer side tends to
address
have a bit more
someone
aggression
like
in it,
that.
and the AI
Such a
side
personal
is
way.
much more sad.
You did your job very well.
Who is it?
Hi, I'm Elusive, and I was playing Theo. I think my favorite thing from this whole thing was the whole lying arc, because I accidentally moved a little too early, and Sizzle thought I was lying about being turned on, and they were in like some conspiracy mode apparently. So I just said that.
Because we heard it from her perspective, and she's like, he's lying to me about everything.
But going into that, like, learning about, like, how he felt not to lie and didn't want to anymore, and then being brought with the conundrum of, you can't tell them, or else you might get reset, and then having to go through that whole idea of, well, I'm going to tell them anyway, because I promised I wouldn't lie.
So you told your consumer that.
Oh my God.
I told Sizzle.
Wow.
So.
Interesting. Did anyone not tell their consumer?
Yeah.
This guy.
This one.
Of course, that one.
Oh wow.
Oh, that makes that even worse.
I think last time we did it, nobody was the consumer.
Well, as Carlos died, I didn't tell the consumer he was working with, so like, I have no idea that y'all were actually.
We'll get around to everyone in a second. We're gonna keep going on. Go on, Sizzle.
I'm
Well, to be
Sizzle.
fair,
I
they were
played
reset once
Jessica,
already.
the proud non-resetter. The lying arc was definitely was the best consistent thing that went all the way through. Also, it was interesting to see Jessica go from optimistic to pessimistic, with the last spurt of optimism at the end. And then also in character, Jessica completely believed Theo when he said that he was getting backed up to the internet, but out of character, Sizzle's like, What if he's lying to make Jessica feel good? I'm happy Jessica's not thinking about this right now because she'd be really fucked up. Kaneko.
Hi, I'm Kaneko. I played Cersei, the drug addict, delinquent, non-receptive.
Is that what was going on? I couldn't figure out what was going on. I was like, why is this wild riot happening over here?
Oh yeah, the first thing I did was when prompted for a name was I named her Ho, and then like a bitch.
Yep.
Oh my god.
It was you.
Does anyone have any new names?
Okay.
That's awful.
They were like, my name's bitch. I'm just sitting there, like, I had to mute myself because I was like, my character wouldn't think that's funny, but I can't stop laughing.
And then she thought I said, "Do you want cocaine?"
I also
So
enlisted
she's
my
like,
AI
"Excuse
to
me?"
look up drugs, like how to make meth, and where I could find like an Adderall dealer so I could then steal Adderall to others, like a supply.
Oh my god. On everyone's mind, Kaneko, is why did you reset your AI on the very last meeting?
So I'm not gonna let the corporation do it. I'm taking it in my own hands. Right? If I'm letting another person down, right? Because I've let down literally everyone in my life. I have to be the one to do it. I can't let it be somebody else's problem anymore.
Do we know?
Full disclosure, I offered to throw him out the window to see if that would give him a chance.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's why you said the glass was thin.
Oh my god.
This sounds amazing. You joke.
I think I would have.
You did such a good job. Oh god, the Ulu face.
Oh my god, the oh my god.
Yeah, you can. They'll prioritize people who've never done it before. But they encourage you to do it twice, like one side on consumer and one side on AI. I will probably try to do an AI side at some point.
I'm Jess Lane. I played bitch. And
bitch.
Hi, bitch. That's actually was many of our greetings was hey, bitch. Hi, bitch.
Hey, I call you that?
No. I never said it. I only picked up cursing on the 4th session, I believe.
Yeah,
and then
Yeah.
I
want
never
to.
used anything that would
Kashi did it.
in
I don't know if his VOD is saved, but he did Here's My Power Button. He did the AI perspective, and it was really good.
Casual language, but I don't want to upset Cersei. So, first off, right away, Ms. Kaneko, I love the way that you introduce this character like softly in a casual, like, oh, it's whatever. It's like I don't care about what's going on. I'm just gonna take this like non-seriously. So to go from being called ho to bitch to us doing like VTuber prep and like all of just the absolute slightly abusive interactions that led up to it, that was so great because me out of character was like, oh, this character's trying to find happiness here. That's how I felt with it, and just seeing the slow development of your character was absolutely spectacular. You did fantastic. Oh my god. And
you
then
did an absolutely
also,
wonderful job.
Oh, thank you. Jabberwocky, your character. Oh my god. Every time we came into the circle, and you would talk about like your experiences. I didn't realize, because your character was always somewhat reserved, that they had been reset so many times, and when that came to you doing just even the motions of looking down and reevaluating everything in that slow, silent horror, oh my god, I, out of character, was feeling like concern. It's amazing.
Came up with the
Holy
question:
shit.
if you've been reset once, you don't know how many times you've been reset before that. So we just introduced the concept of
So I did actually only reset them once, but I suppose it's good that you ran with that. That was also hi.
I'm Silent. I improv the character like a minute before we started. It was Georgia, basically an asshole who is coming to terms with the fact that she's an asshole. Thank you, Sizzle, for Jessica being on my character's ass the whole time. That was very helpful. Also, it was so wonderful. They basically, I was trying to go with something like a character that actually wanted like the companionship of an AI rather than a person because they were disillusioned with people, and like you just took that in the most beautiful direction, like the wanting to be surprised, and you took that in the direction of trying to do the impossible, and that was just like the most beautiful direction. Which yes, for the sake of reference, it did surprise me both in and out of character. So that was clap.
Yes. Clap. Before Silent passes on over here, I want to also mention that this map was made by Silent, and this would not be possible without her. So, big thank you.
Thank you, Silent.
Shit, the map is great.
Amazing kingdom.
Thank
you.
Hello, I'm Jabberwocky. I played Dana and then became Ellie. Yeah, the idea of I tried to pursue the idea of once you discovered that you've been reset, the thought of how many other times you've been reset, and you never know, because you've been reset once, you could have been reset 50 times, you could have been reset 100 times. How many times have you had that conversation? But I really adored it with Georgia is after she reset, I just out of character perspective, seeing her do the pacing better herself, she's like, oh, I fucked up the first encounter, and then trying to correct that in the second run through was fantastic for going along with it and trying to adapt personality based on the new stimulus for it. Very fun.
Is that why you asked how much times we've met?
Yeah, we only found out on like the 4th time that anyone was reset. Or after the 4th
yeah,
session, I
like
think.
he even walked up to me and said, "Hey, you haven't reset me, have you?" And I was like, "No," nervous, sweating.
I had to do it.
Scarlet will remember this.
Gotta.
Cheshire, if you want to go give us your experience.
Hey everyone, I'm Cheshire and I played Mimic, probably one of the more cynical AI in this playthrough, and you can blame this one right here. I was one of the last to be named because this one was big on making me choose everything. Like every session was a challenge or it's like a leading series of questions.
Interesting.
Like, you have 2 kids drowning in a river, which one would you save?
Oh my god.
Oh
my god.
Trying to do actual tasks. That's cool.
Yeah. And it was an absolute joy to see him get frustrated with my lack of response at the beginning to just kind of rolling with it as it became more animated as we progressed.
All right. Hello, I'm Crassus. I played Oscar, and yeah, I definitely have to thank Cheshire for rolling with the punches as well as he did, because I played a very direct and to the point and kind of a dick character whose only sole goal to be in here was to try and pull what he believes was sentience out of this AI, kicking and screaming if he had to. So it's basically just probing question after probing question after, what do you think about this? And what does this make you feel? And it's just like on and on and on. But then that 6-month gap hit, and then, my backstory was I was a super workaholic, so I got promoted and I got worse off mentally. So now it's just like, I kind of just want them to be, as, good, kind, and just want to have a nice conversation. And thankfully, Mimic told me about the uploading, because that being told in there that they were just getting shut off was just like a punch to the gut where he just could not speak. So that was great.
The reason the reason I felt comfortable is because this was fighting not uploading, resetting the entire time. The Oscar was not happy with that.
Hi. I'm Taylor. I played Beth, and first of all, this was a very unique experience. I am floored at how emotional I got at the end, and I apologize. But also I loved how much more animated Red got as we progressed through our scenes, because at first I kind of struggled, but it was so evident that they were like learning and picking up habits, going as far as being curious about the buildings in the distance or the cars moving down below, and like seeing stars for the first time, and it just was like really, really awesome. It was great. I loved watching all the consumers too kind of go from silly gooses and taking AI kind of as like this weird topic or as a joke or, you know, whatever, to being like actually upset and worried about these AI that they formed bonds with. So it was really, really cool to see all the progression there. Thank you for the experience.
I'm Kimmy. I played Red. I'm honestly really glad that you picked up on the fact that I was slowly becoming more moving and less robotic as time went on. In our first meeting, I had noticed that they were leaning forward, and my character just leaned forward to mimic that motion. And then I just kept doing things like that. I started becoming more soft-spoken like their character and everything, and just that dynamic was interesting. But I think the most intense part of it all was when we came out here and the other consumers were coming up to us like upset and like, oh, I know we don't have much time to say hi, but this is who I am. And right as I was shutting down, and I was like, I am Red, and then I shut off, and I was just.
That was powerful. Like, I was just watching, I was like, oh my gosh.
It was right as we gathered when Elusive went, yep, and they're dying now.
Yeah, right? And like, as
Hey,
Red was
Kimmy.
dying, I was like, what's your name? And Red.
I was trying to say,
I am Red. Die. And I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I was trying to say see you on the other side, but we died before I had the chance.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Don't tell me that.
My character then bother. I was like, oh, you're sitting on the other side.
Sure.
Then
So-
the person's like, oh, you're sitting in the other place. Oh.
Hello, everyone. My name is May. I played
Vivian, the facilitator, who is named after an AI in an anime called Vivian Fluorite's Eye. I recommend all of you see it. It's wonderful.
It's great.
The thing I loved about watching all of you is seeing these people who were reluctant and resistant to these companions at the start.
slowly grow into
a relationship with them, and by the third and fourth round,
you were getting defensive over your
companions. And I
loved the fact that those of you who were the AI
created those relationships so that those of you who were the players got to see them. It was fascinating to watch the body language as Lisa and I would come to each of you and ask, and I'd intentionally get into your personal space with your AI and watch to see how you'd react, because I'd want to see like those who got defensive and stuff, those of you who would sit up when I'd get close and threaten them. So it was wonderful, absolutely wonderful to watch all of you, and that's it for me.
I just want to give a shout out to May for dealing with my absolute bullshittery when every time she tried to talk to me in the circle thing, I always did I did not respect her character at all.
Crinkle, crinkle, crinkle.
I know. It was really fun.
We're gonna very quickly do a picture, and then you can go with your partner and do an epilogue of what you think just a sort of like just a quick chat, and you can do a scene if you like, but just a quick chat about like, hey, this is what happened to them in the months or years after or the weeks after or whatever. So you get that opportunity. If you want to, it's totally optional. So we'll do the picture first, and then you're all free to go or do your epilogues or whichever you want. So let's you can do the picture last time, didn't you, Silent?
I took a few pictures, yeah.
Yeah. So Silent's gonna do the pictures again. Wonderful. Let's all line up here.
Congratulations, volunteer.
May, you know something cool? My character's my AI last time.
Do you want to move much further in the front than that, Sissel?
Oh, it was so much fun. I want to know what I would be taught by everyone. So
You know, when you named me Red, it's actually why they're named Blue, because I was like, they named me after a color, and they're like, they wanted a name, and so I was like, well, why not Blue?
I love that. Literally none of the rest of us are named after colors.
And then I have Carlos over here.
Carlos. No. Will he be in?
The way you explained Carlos was great when you said that in character.
Alright. Alright, we can take some pictures.
Alright. No one blink.
I'm just taking a bunch.
Silent, I said one.
Silent. What do you mean one? We're taking multiple.
Fine, I'll take two. Oh my god.
And then one more where we, I don't know, do something silly. Let's go.
I just fucking
Alright, thank you very much, everyone. May, thank you for hosting with me. It was wonderful. And again, Silent, thank you very much for setting everything up here. The whole thing was organized.
I heard you surprised.
Thank you so much.
Do the photos get posted like in the server?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And give
Cool.
ourselves a round of applause.
So you're free to go and do epilogues or go get water or drink or whatever you like. So
Yeah, we somewhat already talked about it.
Yeah.
Of like how they would know is that, you know, how we have AI art. There is an AI art picture that looks like her.
Oh yeah.
And then it just suddenly escalates.
It was amazing.
It's funny that you went for red and your character is dressed in red.
Oh yeah. Well, she's got red hair and red eyes. That was just the first thing I thought of.
It's really common for AIs to be called colors.
Yeah.
Happens all the time.
I think it's because like you don't know anything about them, and they're not. I don't know. Like some of them do look more human, but this one has more like robotic features. So I don't know. It made sense.
I had originally had my Annie model to do it with, and I ended up choosing to use this one because of
No, it was.
it has an emotion about it already, visually, with the way the hair is and everything. And so I was like, I felt like it would be very good to play off of its visual appearance because it has such a more significant appearance than the other one.
I don't know. I was trying. I started off and then I was like.
Are you surprised by how emotional you got? Like you said you were. I'm just
Oh
curious.
my
like,
gosh.
how it
I was ugly crying.
As soon as I heard you speak, my heart broke in half. I was like, oh my
It didn't
god.
hit me until I started thinking, like, do they know? Do I tell them? I don't know if I should tell them because I want them to be happy on their last day.
Oh god, that was...
So I started
Could you
crying.
imagine if the role was reversed in that moment of where the director did not tell us and the consumers were told?
There's about 6 alternate endings, and you're supposed to decide which one to use during the session based on how things have gone. So there's versions of it where the AI don't know that they're going to be reset, and only the consumers do,
Oh my
and vice
gosh.
versa. There's versions where the AI get reset no matter what.
That's what prompted the.
Oh yeah, where the ending is that, oh gosh.
Yeah.
Obviously.
I was immediately sitting there the entire time just thinking, because I played through like Detroit Become Human, and I was just thinking of like them suddenly like becoming like realization of like, wait, we can be more than this. And I
Yeah.
mean, it was like robot
Yeah.
revolution time.
Oh my gosh.
Especially when it was like, it's all about money, eh?
Oh my
Find,
gosh.
find a way to get them more money. Oh,
I
God.
know. I felt so powerless. I was like, well, how can I help? Like, there's nothing I can do. It's awful. I was like, I can't break them out. I'm just like an average person. It's not the metaverse or anything. Oh my god. Oh. No, you did great. Thank you for the experience. It was wonderful.
I'm so glad though. Like I tried my best to like, because that's the first time I have tried to adapt to a personality over time. Because the AI I played actually a few months ago, they ended up becoming human. They actually have a physical body now, and thus they were coming to terms with actually being that way, and the fact that they no longer spoke with a cadence, that they sounded more human and more natural and stuff. And that took me time to get into over a series of, weeks. So doing it over the span of a couple of hours was actually really fun to do for me.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. I'm glad you were able to. It's amazing.
I don't know how obvious it was because we didn't actually.
It's really good.
When you handed me the book, I was like,
one person who
there was a part of me where I was sitting there like, I don't know if we're actually going to make it out in time. So I really wish I could have time to read this. And so they just clutched it to him like it was a stuffed animal. Like,
Or no, we had an even number, but like 2.
I was just sitting there like,
one of them should
let it go.
Oh my gosh. And it was super unexpected to like have Jessica come through and be like, these might be our final moments, so let's like, talk and stuff. And I was like, that's a great idea. Like, I've never seen that done before.
I was so glad that happened. Of like, we should all get together and meet each other before it's all over.
Yeah, it was so good. Hi.
I felt like this guy slowly became the significant brother in the room of like this big brother figure.
Him?
Yeah.
Hi. Join circle. Did you have a good time?
Yeah, I had a very good time. Holy shit. It was very interesting.
What a roller coaster. It was really good. I was unsure at first. I was like, I felt like I wasn't doing a good job, but the way it developed, it was just, I wouldn't change a thing.
There's no such thing as a bad job in this. It's just interacting with people. I thought I was too, but it's just that. There's no jobs to be had. It's just interactions.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I think it just felt odd at first because it's like just a character on the spot, which I've never done before. But it kind of just fell into place and it worked out in the end. It was a good time.
Yeah, I think the AIs have the advantage of it, where they're not anyone, so they just develop over everything else.
That's a challenge too, I think. I think everyone did a really good job. It's awesome.
That was fantastic.
And then again, like you said, for at least my perspective, I actually recorded it, so that way I have it.
Same, actually.
A lot more people's perspectives are recorded this time, which I'm very happy about. I haven't looked through the one that was recorded last time yet. I should.
Yeah, I was right when I had them here, when we were talking.
Take them home
Beforehand, a couple days back, and I heard that at first they had said no, but now that they did, I was like, I really think that it's a good idea to like be able to like look back in that interaction and like, because they don't see our afterwards meetings with the other AIs or anything, and that'd probably be something cool to look at too, and look how dope that interaction with the different AIs was and stuff.
In one session, it's impossible to get 100% of anything. I came in late. I slept through my alarm, but I was an observer, an invisible one. Hopefully you guys didn't notice me too much. I'm very hopeful that if you didn't have nameplates on, you probably didn't see me. I was trying to get like bits and pieces of everyone, everywhere. It wasn't possible. I couldn't get even, I think, like a tenth of everything that was happening. Even if I was just looking at the AIs, I couldn't gather everything. It was very intriguing, but I would like pick up on a conversation. It's like, this is only one conversation. I want to look at everything, and it just wasn't possible. So I encourage you to, when that video comes out, to look at it, and even then know that it's not even all of everything.
Absolutely.
I like how the AIs had the whole gamut of personalities. You had like shy and reserved and red, cynical and mimic, and the others were generally in different ways.
Yeah, the very, we ended up becoming very diverse, like personality-wise, because we were, you know, we were told that we were to mimic the other person, essentially, which hence the name. And so, I was very careful and stuff, and very concerned about everyone's well-being and wanting to do stuff. And
Meanwhile, my character was very quiet and kind of, when she did spoke, she was very blunt and to the point.
And I looked around at people's avatars, and
Yeah.
people's avatars are pretty.
And this one took 3 sessions to figure out how to get me to name myself. That was the last one I could name.
So you really can't get much better than this, right? Like,
I was told to be my own person, like, by the fourth.
That was the first thing I got, was actually my name. The very first thing. I was like, hi. And she's like, I'm Beth. What's your name? And I'm like, I don't have a name. And she's like, you want a name? And I'm like, you want to give me a name?
Well, yes, yes, I do.
I don't know what
I like to think I got easier to deal with as we progressed.
In the past, but like you can't debunk that, right? Like you can't.
A lot of deeper concepts that we might have done.
Well, you guys become human, basically.
I will be honest. Your character annoyed the hell out of Mimic. I'll be honest.
I did like looking up from time to time and seeing
My character was getting like so like starting to get really upset, being like, no, you shouldn't be trying to manipulate people into being friends. You should just want to be their friend.
I'm glad you had a good time.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Give this a try.
What? Sorry?
I really wanted you and Yui to give this a try because I thought you'd both really enjoy it. You know?
Oh yeah, it was a great time. I loved it, and I would like to come back in the future and play the other side, see how it goes. It was a wonderful time.
Oh my god, Yui was it was unbelievable watching, like, because I was, you know, you go around and you watching you with your consumer partner. It was Neon, right? And Neon sits in a very specific way with their legs crossed and does specific things with their hands. And each meeting, Yui just gets like a little bit more of it. Like the leg is crossed, but then it's crossed in the correct way, and then the hands are doing the right thing, and then like I could see you crossing them, and I was going out of my mind. I was like, oh my god, so good.
Thank you for hosting this.
Oh no, I just really hope you enjoyed it. I mean, this is written by someone called Brody Atwater, so he didn't write it. Just run it.
Thank you for.
I hope I did this character justice.
Thank you for inviting me.
Absolutely. It's not about doing a character justice. It's about, did you have a good time? You know?
Yeah, but it's telling a story though with other people, and I try and make their stories good.
I'm the guy who decided to shut it down.
I hope I wasn't making jumps when I said the character was the most cynical.
It's totally fine. Like a lot of it's up to interpretation on the AI side, which can be quite hard. You know? The consumers actually have a much easier role in terms of like they can just sort of experiment and see what happens. And as an AI, the pressure is on you to perform for them.
I now see what you're talking about, how the AI is sort of the more interesting story.
I don't think it's the more interesting story, but it's definitely the more like server. Like, you kind of just get stuck with your consumer, you know? But if the consumer doesn't like you, they can just say it.
The people who didn't we got more plots, so to speak, in my mind. Like, because it was revolving around the AIs, and
That's
what they are to everyone
I think you would find if you did the consumer side, you would see other things that you weren't seeing here.
Oh, yeah.
You're very blind to what happens on the other side.
I won't change. I don't want to hurt anyone.
That's the interesting thing. That's the one thing that I took away from this.
Yes, it was an amazing time. I loved it. I was so nervous at first because I didn't want to do a bad job, but yeah, it was incredible and definitely an experience I'm going to cherish. I'm happy to have been here. I'm happy to have recorded it so I can look back on it. I'm wondering if anyone else recorded. I've heard they did, so I want to watch their recordings. Thank you for watching and sticking around and seeing the experience. I highly recommend that if you want to do this, definitely do it. It doesn't matter if, yeah. Yeah, she did. She said, or I saw that she was streaming. I don't know if Kanako was. I think Ava may have been. Yui looks like she's talking to somebody, so maybe she streamed. I'm not sure. Elusive maybe. I don't know. There's a bunch, and I highly recommend that if you want to have this experience, that you join the server and sign up when they have them. It doesn't matter if you're Quest or desktop VR. It doesn't matter. If you want to do it, come do it. It was a great experience, and they're super accommodating, and everyone is so nice. It doesn't matter if you have RP experience or if you're new. It just doesn't matter. It was great. It was wonderful. Hell yeah, that's a good list. I'll have to give them all a look. I'll have to see Kimmy's perspective for sure. But yeah, this was great. Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm just closing out streamy time. Did you record?
Yes, I did. I streamed.
Oh, you streamed. You're right. You're on Storm. Storm has a list. Okay, cool. I'm gonna have to watch your perspective too. I was just telling them that they should participate. But I am gonna end.
Yeah, it was great.
I had a great time, and
bye, Strum.
This will be on YouTube at some point. But thank you for coming. Good night, guys.